Good evening, everybody. Hello. Aloo. Is everyone there? Can you guys hear us?
Are they here?
I think they're here. Oh, good. The combined chat works now. Thank God.
Oh,
Having
nice.
multiple windows open would have been a nightmare. Anyway, hello, everybody, and welcome
Ooh.
to the stream. My name is Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'll be your bunny host for today. I specialize in voice acting. I do a bunch of collaborative chaos with my friends. More importantly, I'm here tonight to be, well, I guess you could say we're baking, if that's what you want to call it, with Zander Netherbrand.
Why, hello there, Roy. It's lovely to be here. And of course, for those who don't know, I am Zander Netherbrand of First Stage Productions, First Generation Avalon. I am the incubus host of Club Netherbrand, enthusiastic voice actor, and well-known screamer on YouTube.
Screamer! Wait, I need to hear about this.
I scream a lot when I do horror.
Well, clearly, you and I need to
it's-
do horror together, so I can hear you.
Oh.
I mean, so I can be there to hold your hand while you're screaming.
Right, you can tentatively hold my hand.
Exactly.
You can make sure I'm safe.
See,
Take good care of me and all that.
You know me. I'm a great guy at taking care. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Happy Halloween, especially for those of you that are celebrating with Xander and myself. How are you doing tonight, Xander?
I'm doing good. I've got my little Halloween outfit on. I'm not normally a kitsune. I'm normally an incubus. However,
Whoa,
for this
that's
Halloween,
crazy.
for this Halloween, I thought I'd give myself a pair of cute little fox ears, a nice tail, and of course a lovely suit. And this is actually the outfit that I wear on the promotional material of like my voice pack that's just come out.
Whoa, you guys heard it here first. Go get that voice pack. I'm sure it's amazing. It is no doubt high quality. I mean, do you hear Xander's voice right now? I mean, how could you possibly resist?
Oh, very
No.
nice, very nice.
Nah, listen,
I
I
know.
But anyway, guys, as we do with every stream that happens in the kitchen, we start off by making a nice cup of coffee. I've already got my coffee grounds ready to go, so we are going to go ahead and pour these in.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a little AeroPress action. And since
Look at that.
Purple complained about it last time, that I didn't stir the grounds. I'm stirring the grounds this time. Give it a nice little stir in action, you know. I gotta make good with that coffee branding, you know. Make sure everyone knows what I'm all about.
Yes, yeah. Roy Coffee Brand.
Exactly. Oh, wait. Is that like combining our last names? That's crazy. I can't believe you're already skipping that step.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we were just about there, you know. Coffee dates, the amount of times that we did stuff together with the Hot Men.
True.
And, hey,
Yeah, but this is our first time doing something together, just us.
That is true. This is just us. No watching, no voyeurism. Everyone's just here.
Well, there's definitely a little bit of voyeurism. I mean, we have both Twitch and YouTube chats. We've got the Netherlings and the Dusk Bunnies here.
Oh, true. But yeah, no, this is the first ever Roy Chiato, Zander Netherbrand, just the two of us, which is absolutely lovely because I've known Roy for like a long time. What, like 6 months, 7 months now?
It's like since you debuted.
Yeah, I debuted like 9 months ago.
Oh
9 months ago now. So
Yeah.
it's been a while.
It is.
We've been bouncing back and forth for a long while.
Hey, you know what they say, bunnies bounce pretty good.
Yeah, indeed. I can't actually, this is going to sound terrible, but I can't actually remember how I met you. I feel like I've just known you since I started, like since I debuted.
So I remember vaguely because I just have a really weird eclectic memory like that.
Right.
I think the first time we ever interacted was during one of Mary's Astroline events, and it was either Crab Game or Fall Guys.
Yes, it was Fall Guys.
Yeah. And then after that was Fred inviting both of us to play Helldivers.
Yep. Yes, that was it.
So,
That was it. Because you were there the first time I met Fred.
Yep.
And that was the start of something.
Yeah.
And then no, I feel like Roy is one of the VTubers that comes preloaded when everyone debuts.
What does that mean?
Like, you know everyone. You come preloaded into people's like default contact list. It's like, it's like 911, Mom, Dad, Roy, you know?
Well, I do hope that that's a good thing. I would hate for you to feel obligated to spend time with me and go on hot, gym dates or coffee dates with me,
Oh,
that'd be
no, it's not an
terrible.
obligation. It's a privilege.
Ooh, I like the way you said that. Almost as much of a privilege as this coffee.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
baby. Get some milk for that, shall we?
Mm. Look at this guy taking his coffee with milk. Meanwhile, I'm sipping on a nice black coffee here.
Listen, I like a little bit, just to cut down the bitterness.
Mm. No, the bitterness is what I love about it. The bitterness is the thing that wakes me up. It gives me the tingles,
It's
the
only a
warm
little bit.
tinglies.
It's only a little bit. See?
Oh, okay, that's a splash.
Yeah.
That's a splash.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
Okay. When I was living in the US, one thing that dazzled me was
Dazzle.
the amount of crazy stuff that people would like throw together on their coffee whenever you would go to like a coffee place, or whenever you would see someone with like a little machine in their house. It would be like, yes, let me just throw in my milk, cream, sugar, creamer, essence pod, my little like stirrer stick that has a flavor in that to infuse sugar, my little like raspberry stirrer, my little like there was so many, a little straw with flavor, and I'm like, it's coffee. You don't. It's like at that point, it's not coffee. It's sugar with like a splash of coffee as a side.
Yeah, honestly, and I've heard of a lot of people say that, and some people use it as almost a judgment on others and how they enjoy their coffee, because they're like, well, that's not real coffee. And I always like to say, yeah, I mean, like, you're probably having more sugar or more milk or more cream or whatever it is comparatively to the coffee itself. But I'm not going to say you're not having coffee, because, like, listen,
No, it's still
come join us.
It's still coffee, but I'm like, there are so many bells and whistles on that. What is?
Yeah.
How do you? Where?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Jungos, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate it. Oh, good question. Do you like decaf?
Ooh, I've never tried it.
Good. Don't.
I've always been caffeinated. I always
Good.
consider myself mostly full of caffeine.
Hey, that's what they called me in high school. Anyway,
So that's why he bounces so much.
I mean, you could say that it's because of the caffeine. You could say that it's because of my bunny nature. You could say, oh, I don't have my 4.0 reference sheet. I have like this really bad habit of whenever I go to make a joke that has anything to do with like being hot or like just taking my shirt off, it's just the 4.0 reference sheet. Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, I have seen your 4.0 reference sheet.
Oh, good.
You showed it to me a little while ago. I got a sneak preview back in the day.
It's true. It's true. I think back before we unveiled that like 4 months ago.
Yeah, no way that was 4 months ago.
4 months ago. It's 4 months ago tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah, July 1st.
No way. No, I refuse to believe that was 4 months ago. That was not 4 months ago.
Yep.
No, because that would have been when we were talking about Cup of Dusk, like when you were like not first starting the project, but you'd been doing it for like a little bit, and we were like bouncing little ASMR things back and forth between each other. We were like picking each other's brains a little bit.
Yeah, we were pretty like deep into talking about it, and the audio roleplay channel has now been around for, we're going on 9 months. So Yep, 9 months of going strong.
No, if you'd ask me, I would have been like, oh yeah, it's been like 4 to 6 tops.
9. It's because we had like the big spike. Because like when we first started, it was like, whoa, okay, cool, we got a couple things, and then it was like 1 or 2 months of like, maybe like a little bit of like not as much, and then like we hit that first Shia one where him and I were getting a little, the bunnies were being bunnies, and then with Rekami, and from there it's just been hot men doing hot men activities.
Indeed. No, and of course I will be featuring in these hot men at some point in the near future.
Yes, so we can talk about that tonight, which is something I did definitely want to do. It won't be next week, but the week after. So if you guys are, a fan of bunny incubus duos, which I definitely am, then definitely look forward to 2 weeks from today. Xander will be making his debut, so to say, on the Cup of Dusk Voices channel, which you can get a link to on either of my chats by typing an !VA in chat. Yes, Incubun. I like that.
Incubun. Nice. Nice.
Does it crash? What the heck? Come on, Spotify.
Ship name.
Ooh. Is that the ship Incubun? Fan artists? Get on it. Fan artists. There actually was, and you sent me the tweet about it.
Yes.
I was so baffled. I'm gonna pull it up myself just so I can look at it, because it was so surprising to see. Where is it? There. So this is the same artist that did us the little chibi Among Us.
Yes.
For the Hot Men collabs.
Yes, this is Chiato or Aoya, and they do a bunch of little art for the Netherlings, and it's really, really sweet.
Oh my gosh, it turned out great too, and it was so funny because I saw obviously both of us looking, amazing and fine and delightful. But the thing that I kind of especially noticed is we don't have any clothes on under those aprons.
No, but I feel like that's appropriate.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that definitely. I am gonna go ahead and link this in chat if anybody wants to see exactly what it is that we are talking about. Maybe I can't. Hold on. I thought I had a combined chat feature, but maybe I don't. Hold on. I got this. Wait, I'm a gamer. Hold on.
Oh, he's gaming. He's gaming.
Guys, stand back.
He's gaming.
Stand back. I'm gaming. Bam. Did it. Nailed it.
Ooh, nice.
Got it. If you guys want to go check out that tweet, you said they go by Aoya, right?
Yeah. They're in my chat there. Aoya. Aoya-san.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you again to Aoya for doing that, because I think that's the first art we have of with one another as well.
Yeah, no.
There we go.
It's interesting. Of course, I'm very thankful for the amount of amazing art that comes through my community. Everyone is really sweet, really enthusiastic, really creative. Whether it's just regular art or fanfic, everyone is so insanely up on it. They're ready to go.
Oh, absolutely.
I adore it. I'm really thankful for that, because I know this sappy moment, every VTuber says,
come on,
everywhere. But I didn't think that people would be so enthusiastic when I debuted, and the fact that there are just so many enthusiastic Netherlings is something that has always been kind of something that was surprising, and I've come to really treasure.
You should. I mean, you've garnered and created a wonderful audience, a wonderful group of Netherlings, as it were. And I know we all are happy to have you, not only here, but in general.
Indeed. My Netherlings beat people to death with affection. That's
you know what? We could definitely use some more of that in the world. So Netherlings, you are always welcome here in the Cup of Dusk. You can always, hang out with the Dusk Bunnies whenever you like. Get yourself a cup of coffee. It's on the house. Just for tonight, though. I have bills to pay, okay?
Wonderful. Oh, goodness.
Now.
But yeah, no, this is... Oh, yes, now. What are we doing now?
I was going to say, now, we do have some activities planned for tonight, don't we, Mr. Zander?
Oh, we do. I believe that we were talking about doing some baking.
Yeah, baking, as they do call it. It's not just two hot men flirting back and forth with one another. We could probably get away with that, but
I've done those streams before.
Me too. They're quite fun.
Indeed.
But I figure we should probably at least start, because I know the cake that we are making does have a bit of a baking time.
Indeed,
so
it does.
I figure while we're doing that, we can.
It takes a little bit. We needed to find something kind of Halloweeny as well. So there were options. We went through a few options. I wanted to hunt down something that was just in the what was it, the terrifying Halloween spirit.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I think you picked something that's super unique that I've never done before, never done on stream before. I just never made in general. So very exciting to do it. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what we're making? I forgot the peeler. I need to go get that.
Oh, go right ahead and get that peeler. So tonight we are making a caramel apple sheet cake. So the idea of it is that it's a full cake with apple kind of in the sort of dough and a nice sort of glazing of caramel icing on the top. The idea is it's meant to recreate the sort of taste of a eating a caramel apple while at the same time enjoying it in a nice, wholesome, filling cake. So it was something that I looked through and thought would be absolutely delightful and also a bit of a challenge to Roy. I have to admit, I don't have a good record of being on other people's baking streams.
Huh?
Last time I was on a baking stream, I believe it was Omi. Let's leave that there. Let's leave that
See,
there.
everyone says that like I'm supposed to know what it means, but Omi and I have never worked together ever. Like, good. Why don't you tell me what does it mean? Go ahead, tell me.
So, let's see. Well, we were trying to make pistachio cake, right? That seems simple enough, right?
Sure.
Instead of pistachios, Omi bought peanuts.
Okay, that's not the same, but okay. Were they
Instead
shelled?
of no, they were not they were not shelled, but it turned into a peanut cake. And then after that, it turned out that Omi didn't have any milk that was in date. So he used condensed milk that was a year out of date.
Not the same.
That he said was still good.
Nope, no, it's not.
Then after the use of the condensed milk, he added Monster to thicken the mixture alongside, or thin the mixture alongside.
Nope. Okay, say less. You painted me the picture. Oh, so clearly. We're not gonna have any of that happen today. I have every single ingredient except salted butter because I like adding my own salt to unsalted butter personally.
Right.
So.
No, I understand that. But yes. Yeah, honestly, if we can trump that cake, then I'd say it's a win.
We're gonna try. I do have an admitted weakness, which always makes me a little embarrassed. So I have the apples here, and I know one of the things that we're gonna have to do is peel them. I'm really bad at peeling apples. So yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So everyone can laugh at me about that.
I would offer to lend a hand, but unfortunately, mine are full at this moment.
What are they? Wait, are you just with coffee, right? With the coffee?
With coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee,
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, with coffee. With coffee. My hands are over here.
Okay. It makes sense. You know what? I'm sure I can handle it. With your moral support, Incubun will fly beyond the stars.
Indeed. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Now, if you guys are joining us for the first time, which I'm sure many of the Netherlings are, we do these baking streams a little differently than some other baking streams you may have seen before. Typically, I'll be the one doing the actual baking, where I will have my guest read me the entirety of the recipe. I do not have the recipe up in front of me, so whatever they say, unless I really, really think it's egregious, I probably will listen to it to the letter, to the T.
Very cool. Then I suppose I should have the recipe open in front of me. That would help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only have one monitor in the kitchen, so
understandable.
It's kind of an unwieldy setup, you know.
All right, so All right. This looks reasonable.
Yeah.
This looks reasonable.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it does have some preheating instructions for the oven.
What are we preheating the oven to, Zanny?
We are preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
350 degrees.
I'm so happy that these are in freedom units because I can't translate empirical to freedom units. It's too difficult.
I'm sure it would not be that bad. We could figure it out.
I don't know. I think I can't tell you the conversion rate. I can go like inches to feet to the other things, but no, the freedom units don't. Because like inches to centimeters is like super common.
Sure, absolutely. Zanny, what's step one after we've turned on the oven for the preheating?
Spray a baking pan. It gives like measurements, but I don't follow those. I don't believe in those.
I have a big baking pan, so
perfect. Just give it a little with baking spray. Wait, what? Spray a 38-inch baking pan with baking spray with flour.
Wait, baking? What? How much flour?
It just says give it a little flour. Give it a little. If you've got baking spray, give it a hit of that, and then give it a hit of flour on top.
Uh,
It's a dusting, a coating, a smattering, little pinch. There you go. All right, nice.
Great. And then a dusting of flour?
A dusting of flour. That's what I'm going to choose to go for.
Okay,
A dusting of flour.
I'm gonna grab a pinch of it, and I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, I believe in that. Yeah, that seems about right to me. I believe in that.
Sure.
Okay, now we're getting into bowl territory.
Ugh, I've got all this white stuff on my hands now.
Okay, so
Everywhere.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is for the thing.
Yes.
Okay,
Which we will need this later. I know.
In a medium bowl, whisk together 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Bam. Okay. So how much is it? 3 cups of flour, you said?
3 cups of flour. I have no idea how cups translate. In case you can tell, my accent does not include cups as part of its vernacular.
Listen, I'll get you a cup. Don't worry about it.
Is it just a mug?
No.
Is it just a mug?
This is a cup.
Okay, that's a cup.
A cup.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 3 cups of flour first. This is all-purpose flour, by the way. For anybody that's curious, because the recipe does call for all-purpose.
Nice.
1. 2. 3.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm not Jin League of Legends, so I can't count to 4. I'm sorry, guys.
Forbidden.
It is.
Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
1 teaspoon?
Or soda. Is it? Both.
They
1
matter.
teaspoon of baking powder.
It matters.
Yes, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
1
and
teaspoon of baking powder.
Indeed. And
1 teaspoon.
half a teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay. So that's
and then half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon.
Ground cinnamon? Oi. And
then what is that? A quarter teaspoon of kosher salt. Why are you measuring things in quarter teaspoons?
Listen, don't worry about it. We're American. We make everything complicated, okay?
Right. I got this off an American website. We're using a recipe from a website called The Pioneer Woman.
The Pioneer Woman!
The Pioneer Woman. We're using a random recipe from there because it was the first one that came up when I looked through that didn't look too confusing for me.
You know what? I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Now, what was after the baking powder and the baking soda? Did you say half of a teaspoon?
Quarter teaspoon of kosher salt.
What about the cinnamon?
Oh, cinnamon. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a
Yeah, that looks about right.
Teaspoon. Okay, half a
nice.
Teaspoon. Yes. Okay,
nice,
and then what was next?
Nice. And then a quarter teaspoon of kosher salt.
Quarter teaspoon. Kosher salt.
You do so many of these like little like baking things. You must have such a well-stocked kitchen with all the stuff that ends up being a little bit left over from it.
Yeah, I haven't had to like buy baking ingredients in a while, except for like things that would go bad, like dairy or eggs. And I eat eggs anyway because of the working out. So it's like,
of course,
eggs and milk, and if I need a specific type of flour or sugar, or in this case, apples. So whatever the produce is that I need.
All right, and then
already.
whisk together your little combination that you've got in there.
I need the tiny whisk!
Let's go. Let's go. It's whisking time.
Where's my tiny whisk?
Where is the tiny whisk? I don't see it. Oh, goodness.
I was slipping there for a second. Okay, I got it. Tiny whisk.
Tiny whisk?
Tiny whisk.
Ooh.
Yay!
Nice.
Make sure
You know what? You are so much less chaotic than me when I bake.
What does that mean? Oh, shit. You jinxed me.
Oh, there we go.
You jinxed me! I got excited because you praised me.
I mean, let's not forget, I did have you screaming, I believe you said screaming geometrically when I informed you that I don't own oven mitts.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah, I don't own oven mitts. I take my stuff out of the oven with jeans.
Netherlings, we love him. But, I don't know. Gene oven mitts? I don't know.
No. Like, whatever's on hand at the time that means I don't have to use my hands, I use it. Whether it's like a pair of jeans that I have to one side, like a shirt, a tea towel. You know, I don't, like, you know, the Netherlands have seen me take out things from the oven using a pair of white jeans before.
White jeans?
Yeah, like white jeans.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, they work.
I'm just going to take your word for it, but I'm also going to take your word for what's next.
Oh, well, what's next? Let me tell you, my dear little bunny. What is next is in a large bowl, whisk together some oil. How much oil? Well, that would be 1 cup of vegetable oil. Alongside, I believe that's 1 cup of packed dark brown sugar. And a third, or a 3/4 cup of granulated salt. That's my ASMR NSFW voice.
Wait, NSFW? You mean the nether? Wait, it's not nether riz. That's your just art tag. I don't remember. I don't know what your NSFW tag is.
That would be nether bliss.
Nether bliss.
The nether bliss voice. No.
Okay.
No, I had an idea that for people won't remember it here, but I had an idea that I wanted to do an NSFW ASMR for April 1st, except it's you in an office, or the listener in an office, and I keep lining up to say things, but it's just that you're repeatedly violating OSHA guidelines, so you're not being safe at work.
That sounds good. I like that.
But like I lead into it like it's like some lewd ASMR about to start every single time. Like I was thinking of what was it? Hey, I saw you around the office, walking around like that. You know, I couldn't help but notice you when you bent over to pick up those boxes. I had to control myself when I saw you like that. I can't believe that you lifted with your back instead of your legs. I really think that we need to talk about that. You need proper lifting procedures.
Yeah, guys, don't lift with your back, please. That's a back injury waiting to happen. But anyway, you said it was a cup of vegetable oil, right?
Yes, a cup of vegetable oil.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of oil. I gotta get more oil soon.
Ooh. And then 1 cup of packed brown sugar.
I'm gonna rinse that out real quick, because otherwise it's gonna be covered in oil.
Look at this guy rinsing things out as he uses them. I bet you even have proper, like, you know what? I bet you even have cutting boards.
I do. I do, in fact, have cutting boards. Am I not supposed to? What?
I don't. I flip my Tupperware lids upside down and use them as cutting boards.
That's so bad. Oh my God.
I flip my Tupperware lids upside down.
Zanny, there's this thing called microplastics. I don't know if you were
Hmm.
you're familiar with those.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanna make sure you were aware.
I mean, like, the microplastics are like small plastics,
Yes, that you're
but
eating.
they're in like everything.
Yes.
Well, that's why I'm so healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. You and me both. He's an incubus, so I guess it's fine. Listen, I became an incubus for a day, okay? I feel more powerful. I understand it. I get it. You said a cup of brown sugar, correct?
Indeed, a packed cup of dark brown sugar. Which I feel like I feel like just dark brown sugar is the same as brown sugar, but they're just like choosing to put in extra words.
It'd be like that.
I like that. I like that. That feels nice.
Yeah.
That feels like a vibe.
Yeah.
And then also, oh, there's another step. And granulated sugar.
How much?
Granulated sugar would be three quarters of a cup.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say 3 cups. I was like, whoa.
No, no, I just can't read fractions.
Oh, you know what? I understand. Math is hard sometimes.
Indeed.
You know, someone said this the other
Oh.
day. Math is hard for boy kissers specifically, and I took great offense to that.
I feel like that's targeted. I feel like just call me a slur. I'd prefer that.
I'm right there with you. Call both of us a slur. Watch what happens.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Don't
What?
call out specific things. Don't say it. Right.
Math is just hard. I actually like math. All right. The sugar has been added.
Wonderful. And then after we have got the sugar together,
Yeah.
whisk them together until well combined.
Whisk!
Okay, good. You don't have an electric whisk. You're like me.
I do have an electric mixer.
Oh, damn it.
To be fair, it's because the Dusk Bunnies bought it for me because I was complaining about manually making my own whipped cream without one, and it sucks.
See, when I get told to like whisk things up until they're foamy, I kind of just whisk things until I can see some bubbles on the surface, and then I say I'm done because my arm gets tired.
No.
It's worked out well every single time.
But just think how much better it would be if you just kept going a little bit more.
But like, you know, you gotta have that like power wrist action, you know? Gotta do the thing. And you know, you also don't own a whisk. I use a fork.
You don't have a whisk?
I don't own a whisk. I have a fork.
I'm gonna scream.
See? And yet my baking has turned out perfect every single time.
All right, I don't know about perfect, okay?
No, I have a specific example to share with you after we do the next step, which is that you need to start whisking in the eggs one at a time until they are fully combined.
Easy.
And you will be whisking in 3 large eggs at room temperature one at a time.
Luckily, I have these eggs out already.
That's crazy.
I read the recipe, so I took the eggs out a little early.
Very nice. So I have a specific example of I cook as an art, not as a science. I bake as an art, not as a science.
Okay,
you know?
that's not good. Cooking is an art. Baking is more of a chemistry. But please continue. I'm listening with bated breath. Bated breath.
About 2 months ago, I was making a yogurt cake, a French yogurt cake, on stream. And, you know, it was going interestingly. You know, I put in the protein yogurt that I was going to use. And then I also added 2 scoops of protein powder into the mix as well.
I heard about this.
To thicken it up.
Okay.
But then it turned too thick.
Yep.
So I added some more milk. Or no, I added some more, I think it was milk to it to like, you know, thin it out a little bit. But then it was too watery and runny. So I kind of figured that, you know, why don't I just add like a splash of vodka to it?
No, you did not.
I added a splash of vodka to it just to kind of like get the texture even, you know? So I added a little bit of vodka to it, and I was like, it's a bit runny,
Sure.
but then I put it in the oven, and it turned out perfectly. Everything combined in the oven perfectly. It rose perfectly. It looked perfect
Now,
by
did
the
you do
time it
this?
was
Did you
out.
do this on stream?
I did this on stream. It's visible to everyone, right? And it turns out that I had someone who knew like some baking science in my comment section afterwards, and they broke down that it turns out I added just the right amount of vodka to vaporize and cook while it was in the oven in order to thicken out and balance the mixture
Yep.
so it combined perfectly and
That sounds
rose.
about right to me.
Yep. It was all the devil's own luck, and
Ooh.
it turned out perfectly.
It do be like that, unfortunately. I mean,
Mm,
vodka's though alcohol in general is a weird thing to bake with. But it is a
mhm.
thinning agent. So you actually use things like vodka and icing sometimes for that reason. Because alcohol is mostly sugar. So you can use it to thin
Mhm.
out icing or frosting.
Yeah, like I said, I am an artist when I bake,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
people try and reduce my baking down to a science, but the truth is, I'm somewhat of a Michelangelo in the kitchen,
Oh.
you know?
Is that the only place that you're a Michelangelo?
Um, what can I say? I'd more than happily demonstrate Michelangelo's David, but
That's where I was leaning. Yeah.
okay.
All right. We have this
uh,
concoction nicely incorporated
oh,
with itself. It is actually quite thick.
oh. So now, uh, let me just let me just check a thing.
Sure.
Let me just check it. Let me just check a thing. I want to
Regale
make
me.
sure that I didn't. I need to make sure I didn't skip a step.
Absolutely. Regale me with the details. I'm
Okay.
dying to know, darling.
Okay. So this is like the there we this is do we have one bowl or two bowls?
We have two bowls.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I got you to put everything in one bowl.
No, you did not.
Okay, that's really good. That's really, really
I've been around
good.
the block a few times, Xander. Don't worry. It's hard to
Okay,
hard to shake me up like that.
that's great. So now we'll be gradually whisking in our little mixture of flour,
Got it.
but alternating with adding what is that? A half cup of buttermilk as we go.
Okay, half cup of buttermilk.
hmm Just little by little by little by little.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, first things first. So I have the buttermilk. This
Mhm.
is the smallest amount of buttermilk I could buy, by the way.
What?
Look how big it is.
It what is buttermilk?
I don't know, actually.
Because I've seen it, but I don't understand it. Because, like, again, the milk that Omi tried to bake with me was buttermilk, except it was like year-old
Ugh.
buttermilk.
I never like the smell of it, but I know it's good, so.
I'm just happy. Well, same. They're happy it's not protein related. Listen, okay, I could always try. We could always try and convince you to add a little cup of protein powder in
There is
there.
enough protein in buttermilk and regular milk. We're fine, don't worry.
Yeah, but we don't want just enough, do we?
Okay, listen. If I need some extra protein, I'm sure you can help me out with that.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
So the idea here is we have our dry ingredients here. We've got our buttermilk here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna incorporate some of this.
Oh.
We're gonna whisk that
Oh.
together onto my arm as
Oh,
well.
look at it go.
Yeah. It's gonna thicken up a lot.
Yeah. Look at that. We're seeing forearms. We're seeing forearms. That's some
Ugh.
that's something you only get on the indie circuit of VTubing, or if you're a corporate whore like me who doesn't take
Whoa.
instructions well.
Whoa. I like whores, okay? I'll have you know.
Of course, I wouldn't say it derogatorily.
Okay, good, good.
I
I just wanted to
mean,
make sure.
no, I know what I am.
Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of the buttermilk. Probably do half of it. Nice.
I have a question. Are
Hit
your
me.
hands are your hands larger than your face?
Isn't that like the easiest way to like just smash someone's like hand into their face?
Yes, but it's, as you can tell, I'm not able to currently do that. But there is another scientific method behind it.
Okay, what is the reason for the asking?
If your hand is larger than your face, you have what some people could describe as yowie hands.
So I don't think so. I think mine are pretty average, and they actually shrank when I started. Which is so here's a weird thing. Like saying they shrank is not 100% accurate, but like I've been posting a lot about my workout journey recently, and I went back and I checked like other like pictures, and I'm like, wait, my fingers look way skinnier, and you can see the veins in my hands. So it's like, oh, that's noticeable now.
Oh my goodness. No, I on like strangely, when I work out, I actually like never ever like get my hands or forearms never really like gain any layers of fat to them. They always look so like thin, and you can see all of the veins and muscle and tendon really weirdly well.
I'm starting to get into that point now where like the veins are like popping more, and you can like see the knuckles and the vasculature. So I'm like,
yes. It's really nice. I'm not calling out any netherlings. However, there was a time where images of my hand escaped or my forearms and hands, I should say, escaped the VTuber Twitter sphere and made it into normie Twitter.
oh no.
And that was great. I made it all the way to normie Twitter with my whore-like wrists and forearms.
Not the horror wrists.
But it was great. It was a mix of people going, why are people so hyped about this? What? Like normal individuals.
Yeah.
And then VTuber people being like, who is he? It's like seeing a Victorian woman's ankles.
Oh my gosh. My goodness gracious, sir. Control yourself. We have to leave a little bit for dessert. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more of this. Not all of it just yet. I'm going to leave a little splash.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. We love that.
But it's funny because you were
also,
like, well, we have your whorish
your
wrists and your whorish hands. What do you get when you combine a slut and a whore? Because I'm not a whore. I'm a slut. I don't get paid for this.
A slaw.
A slaw?
A what?
A what? A what?
A what?
I actually like that. A what?
A what?
That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, we're going to add the rest of the dry.
Ooh.
This is getting pretty thick, though.
It's all good. It's like a forearm exercise, you know?
It actually is. My arm is like getting increasingly tired.
Dude, I have the bane of having insanely skinny wrists no matter how much I work out. I do the little wrist flexes with the bar. I do all of like the little free weight little things. My wrists always stay like thin and petite, and it's incredible because I will do hand cams with like, how is he lifting like this number with wrists that look like they belong on Princess Zelda? Like,
damn. I mean, is that a problem? Do you have is that a bad thing for you? Like, are you trying to like
no,
that?
I think I look adorable.
I mean, I would concur. I just wanted to make sure that you were happy and comfortable with the way you looked.
Trust me. I'm very, very comfortable with the way I look. Actually, when I studied acting, one thing that they did while I was studying acting was, and I'm sure this is going to be this always makes people think that I was in a cult, but one of the things that they do when you're studying acting at like some rather fancy institutions is they actually get everyone in the class together and they get you to strip naked in front of each other
to work away the nerves, right? Because it's like,
to work away the nerves.
Yeah. What else are you going to be nervous about if they've seen you naked already?
Yeah, it's work away the nerves and like be comfortable with the way you look. and sort of relax yourself in like boundaries if you ever need to be naked on stage.
I'm gonna add a
So that
little
was
more buttermilk because it is
yeah.
very thick.
Oh, little splash of that. So yeah, no. I feel like once you've just like been naked in a class of your peers, it's an easygoing way to like
Oh,
go about
absolutely.
things.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I can't say I've done that myself, but I have, I've walked around my own kitchen naked. It's basically the same thing.
exactly. Basically the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's
No stream on, right?
no, absolutely. So many people have talked about, they're like, yeah, I stream naked, and I'm like, bro, how? I understand wearing like minimal clothes while streaming, but like completely naked, I could never.
I don't think I could stream naked, but I have streamed in just my underwear before.
I have as well. It felt really weird. I did not love it.
Okay, but if it's like hot middle of summer, you know, the PC's going,
Yeah.
you're playing some game that's making the room warm, you kind of feel the need to just sort of strip down, stay cool. You know, I've done that. I've definitely been in just like a pair of boxer briefs while I'm doing my thing. Or
Maybe if I had
boxer trunks.
Maybe if I had a hot purple coated incubus man with me, it'd be a little bit easier to do that kind of thing. But
but yes, it's definitely something. Now it's like winter, so no, you like I'm dressed, I'm wrapped up. I wear like my jacket for streams.
Okay, my hands and arms are a little sore and tired, but we have I think this is our cake mix, I would imagine.
Indeed, it is.
Okay.
So let me check the next step.
Sure.
So now we are going for.
I would imagine the apples are next.
Ah, yes. So get the 2 Granny Smith apples, peel and chop them.
Ooh.
All right, now it's time to see your peeling skills.
Oh, this is what I talked about. So I washed these already.
Mm-hmm.
But I talked about this earlier that I'm just terrible at peeling.
I gotta see this. I'm watching closely.
But actually, it wasn't that bad.
You know, I love Granny Smith apples. I just eat them raw. I love them.
I'm more of a Honeycrisp enjoyer.
Ooh.
But like,
no, I love the green apples.
I get that.
Oh, definitely. The webcam. Oh goodness, your chat are funny.
Why? What happened? I'm ready to judge you. Stop
so
judging
it's like, they're like, oh, the webcam glitches, and then hashtag 12 inches of Zanny starts trending.
Huh? Wait, I missed 12 inches of Zanny? It's my stream.
No, but like, not gonna lie though, I've already posted myself in my Zunderwear on Twitter, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna need pictures of that later, for scientific reasons,
Oh yeah, sure. The last shot was like a few days ago. Because I was like, oh, chat, I'm wearing my Zunderwear today, and they're like, we don't believe you. Like you'd wear your own merch. And I was like, fine, I'll show you a picture. And I just tweeted out a picture of me wearing my Zunderwear.
I love that.
Yeah. Like it's indeed, it was you. The Netherlings have seen my butt and my hip.
Butt and hip before me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe this.
Yeah. I'm not very shy in those aspects, as you can imagine.
No, it's one of the things I like about you.
Right? I don't think I've ever been like scared to show skin, actually, because when I was in Japan last, it was like the middle of summer, and I was literally just like walking around in just like a little like vest top, and I was like hanging out with the other boys, and everyone was like, Zanny, we see side boob, and I'm like, good.
That's such a
good.
I feel like that's normal for me to see, but maybe it's just because I hang out with like Nick pretty often, and we talk about like the gym,
That is true, like, dude. I love Nick.
I love him.
Actually, we both have been in a project together apart from this now.
Yes, I was informed of that, which makes me excited. Wait, did he put it out and just not tell me?
Yeah, he put it out like 2 days ago.
Oh, I have to go watch it. I thought it was coming out like today or tonight, and I was just like, maybe he'll tell me when it comes out. He just never did.
No. What was it? I'm rather familiar with Nick's schedule because I really like his stuff. But no, it was the SCP Vault was on the 29th,
Okay.
and then or the 30th, 29th or 30th, depending on your time zone. I'm in a weird in between place with my time
Hey,
zones.
you're good.
The 31st was the sort of Halloween candy bowl that he does.
Yes.
Where it was looking at a bunch of really cool really cool little creative
That I'm familiar
video
with
and
because
like
I was
art
part of
pieces.
it last year.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then today was the Halloween hangover. So yeah,
Gotcha.
our thing has been out for like 2-3 days now.
Damn. I didn't realize it was that soon. I thought we had like more time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because the funny thing is Nick and I put out an audio roleplay today to celebrate Halloween.
Aw.
So it
Timing, very nice.
it's very spooky. It's very scary. Maybe even starting a series of us exploring haunted stuff together, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
No, I loved getting to play Scarecrow. That was that was a nice little high point for me.
Yeah. It's fun. Okay, I think one is done. Done peeling, at least.
Yeah, done peeling. I hate seeing apples once they've oxidized. I hate it.
Yeah.
I love apples, can't stand them once they've like started to go brown.
I think I'm just gonna do it this way. I think it's way faster to go this way instead of up and down.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. So tell me, do you leave? Everyone says I'm weird that I eat the entire apple, including the core.
It depends on how like apple brained I am at the moment. If I'm like, man, I really want this apple, like I will absolutely. But I have to be like really in the mood for like the whole apple.
No, I eat from like the bottom upwards, so I kind of like eat away the entire apple.
Oh my god, I've done that before. It's kind of crazy.
Right, stem included. Like it's so nice. It's like num 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 num. You know,
stem included. Who are you, Cho'Gath? Num 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 num.
Nom 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 nom.
Apple.
It's nice. I love apples. I love apples. Like the green Granny Smith ones. I love cooking apples. They're just great to eat. I don't care if people say you're not meant to eat cooking apples by hand without them being cooked. I'm more than happy to just wolf down cooking apples.
I'll just eat some apples too. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Right. All right. Arsenic. No, that's chat saying things about arsenic. It's not real. Arsenic's fake.
Yeah, arsenic can't hurt me. I'm an incubus for just today.
I like maybe if I ate a ton of apple seeds, then I'd like get arsenic poisoning.
Yeah.
But like, I'm willing to gamble. It's like the whole thing where you're not meant to have coffee if you have a concussion. Like, if I have a concussion, you're not stopping me from having coffee. I'd win.
Whoa. I mean, I believe that you would win, but that is. Whew. I would be very upset if I had to stop drinking coffee. I'm with you.
Right. It's like, if I have a head injury, I can't drink coffee right now. No, I'm having my coffee. I don't care. Like, you know, if I have to stop drinking coffee for that long, then the concussion's not going to be my biggest problem.
There's going to be much bigger problems besides that.
Right. Absolutely. I am the problem.
I'm the problem. It's me. All right. Let me get rid of these peels.
Ooh.
We don't need them, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I was just making sure. I didn't trust it for a second. Next step is adding the chunked apples to the cake mix, right? Okay.
Yeah, we got to chop them up, slice and dice. I love this Spotify playlist. It's so nice. This is such a nice Spotify playlist.
It was recommended to me by Mr. Underhill.
Oh, nice. Oh, goodness. Oh, Underhill.
I'm gonna miss him. I can't believe he's dying.
Rest in peace, Mr. Under the Hill.
Yeah, Mr. Under the Hill.
Mr. Underhill is going under the hill.
He do be indeed. Ugh, that solar flare on that knife. Be great if I could
Oh.
get that going properly.
Oh, goodness. I didn't. Oh, goodness. I forgot his graduation thing is actually really soon.
It do be. It do be.
Oh, good. Yeah. I I'm going to be stopping by to like wish him well before he heads off, and
I unfortunately will
I
not be able to, and I'm really sad about it.
I will pass on your regards, regardless.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But yeah, no, I'm stopping by to wish him off right before I do a little pre-hype party for like a 3D thing. So it should be
Wow, I
good because
wonder what that'll be about.
right, like the FSP are getting all of our 3D debuts, so
Yeah.
it's that.
I'm excited. You guys have been
Goodness.
crushing it recently. I'm so excited for all of you.
Yeah, mine is coming up not too distantly as well. So I'm excited for that. Obviously, like it's my first time even like looking at that in all of this, and it's very different from traditional VTubing.
Yeah, very
So
much so.
I am very curious about just how it'll turn out in the end,
Oh, I'm
which
sure it'll be
is
great.
something that
Woo!
um,
I'll drop some pieces.
it should do. It should do. And I've been relentlessly teasing my Netherlings all month about like
As you
little
should.
things, right?
Yeah.
Right, crazy little things, but
They deserve it. They deserve it.
they do. But I've been kind of relentlessly enjoying doing some of the setup and the prep and thinking about things in the future. I've been very I don't know, for the past sort of like 2-3 months, I've been very like turned inwards on my work with VTubing and all of the stuff that I want to do and have plans to do.
Yep.
I've sort of been focusing very much on like, oh, what can I do? What can I make happen? And it's sort of a thing where yeah, I've been really heavily focusing on sort of myself, but I feel like once this is done and sort of November is like sort of over and we're into like December territory,
Yeah.
then I can start sort of turning my eyes back outwards again and start doing more stuff
Well, I'm certainly
like
looking forward to that.
externally. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I do
I
hope
love
that
how
your
you just got
project's
me
have been going
rambling.
well. I mean, listen, that's the point. Like, it's part of the reason why I like having guests during these like cooking baking streams is, and
Mm.
it's something that I've been working on getting my own branding for, going more so. It's just yapping and spending time with the community and just being there, you know? Because sometimes people
Mm.
just want to listen to somebody ramble and talk because they might have like a really bad day or they're just so
Mm.
brain fried that listening to somebody else can kind of help them go through, whatever it is that they're going through.
For sure. I think I realized a few months ago, there's always such a steep learning curve
Yeah.
with like doing VTubing stuff. Um, that like I guess I came to the conclusion a little while ago that I needed to focus more on myself and on like Club Netherbrand as a whole,
Yeah.
rather than like keeping my eyes on whatever else was out there. Because I feel like when you're working from a base that you've put a love and care into and taken the time to really like polish and maintain and just sort of lock in with, it
Lock in.
just gives you such a stronger jumping off point for when you want to look to do either like other things, new things, or just new endeavors as well, which is something I definitely like had to focus in on.
Mhm. Absolutely. I'm very much coming to the same kind of conclusion. It's hard though. It is definitely like that's why I love being able to do these, but I haven't been doing these types of streams nearly as often anymore. But it gets lonely
Mm.
sometimes, you know? It gets lonely
Yeah, I
when
think
you
that's the trade-off. I
Yeah.
think that's the trade-off. You as whenever you turn sort of your gaze inwards to kind of strengthen things and make sure that that everything sort of on your end is running smoothly, and your community knows they're loved and cherished by you, and it just sort of taking the time to show that I guess that you care,
Yeah.
it's something where you do have to make that slight sacrifice where maybe you're not like networking as much. Maybe you're not turning around and planning like giant collabs or anything like that. But I think that I came to the conclusion that uh, I'd rather have like a tight knit, you know, I don't know what to call Netherlings, like a fluff, a pack, a herd,
A fluffle.
a
A
bundle,
murder.
a murder
A
of
murder of
Netherlings.
Netherlings.
Yeah, I'd love to have like a tight little murder of Netherlings that know that I adore them, then like constantly focus on like jumping to new things and not really giving that time,
Yeah.
you know?
I know exactly what you mean because I'm going through the exact same thing right now.
Right. Like you know the weird like almost dichotomy where you feel like you're missing out on everything all at once, but it also you kind of have to remind yourself that like the best thing that you can do is look after the really the sweet little sleepy sheepies that have your back.
Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely how it's felt recently too. So
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
if you feel like what you're doing is moving in the right direction and you're enjoying the content that you're creating, and especially the memories that you're creating with your audience and your netherlings, then keep doing it.
For sure.
You're
Like,
the only person that knows.
yeah. I mean, it's getting near to 1 year of Xander Netherbrand
Yeah.
now. We're oh my goodness, we're like 2 months and 26 days off of a year of Xander Netherbrand, which is crazy. I actually said that I wanted to do a little stream where I reacted to my
Oh,
debut and like my
yeah.
2.0. And oh, I can feel the cringe. I feel like I'm going to be sucking on a world of lemons with how my face is gonna like geometrically fold inwards.
I'm sure it'll happen, honestly. Also, I want to say, just for the Apple's sake, I feel like you can kind of see a lot of them already. These may have been
Hmm.
large Granny Smiths and not medium. So I think maybe only one, because there's a lot of apple chunks in here already.
Mm. I'm gonna trust you on this one. I'm gonna trust you on this one.
It kind of feels like it, just like stirring around and like looking at it. Like you can kind of see it. I'll bring it closer. Like you can
Mm.
see a lot of apple chunks in here already.
Oh, yeah, that is chunky.
Yeah.
I think that
So
is a lot. Then
I think
goodness.
I got large Granny Smith apples instead of medium.
Well, heck, we now have a free peeled apple. Take a bite.
You know what? Just for you, I will. Hold on.
Do it. Do it.
Let me
Bite
get
that
close to the
apple.
mic.
Do it.
Hold on.
Sink your teeth in. Go on. Let's hear that crunch. Go on. Oh. Mouth noises.
I chunked it. I did
Very nice.
I mean, it's an apple.
Delicious.
It is, in fact, an apple. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what we're doing next? I'm just going to clean up a little bit.
Of course, of course. So the next step is pour the batter into the prepared pan. Use a rubber spatula to smooth the top.
Yep.
Bake until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. 40 to 45 minutes.
Oh, baby. That's going to be the long part.
But while that's happening, there's icing to work on.
Yay!
Yippee!
All right. So let's put this to the side. My pan. There it is. So there we go. Should probably get the rubber spatula now.
Ooh.
I wonder if I could do it like this.
Ooh.
Like a better angle.
Oh, look at it go.
It's
Look at
going.
it go. That nice thick batter pouring from that bowl into the baking tray, seductively moving as it gently coagulates.
Well, hold on now. We got to get some extra supplies. We're professionals here.
Well, one of us is. And that's Roy. That's not me.
It's you. Isn't it?
No, that is not. That is not.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Xander, I trust you with my life.
Roy, I regularly have people come into my chat going, "Oh yeah, you're part of the company, aren't you? I keep forgetting that. You act like an indie."
What?
Yeah.
You know what we really need to do? We need to have a drinking stream together.
Oh my goodness. If I start having a drinking stream, they are good. They are good.
I've heard. I feel like those are the ones that I always randomly catch. Because, like, for when you stream, it's usually morning for me. And I'm like, wow, it's really early. And Zanny's like drunk. This is great.
Yeah, Friday night drinks are some of my absolute favorite streams, mainly because of the fact that I usually end up saying something absolutely out of pocket
I love that.
during them.
Yeah.
What was it? There was the time I was rambling about Twilight, and I was like, what was it? It was you've got to give points to Edward over Jacob. At least Edward waited until they were grown. Jacob just spent the entire time spawn camping.
That's foul, but also so true.
The spawn camping quote. It's been like I saw it was doing the rounds on Twitter again recently, and I was like, oh no,
That.
me 4 drinks deep talking about spawn camping.
Yeah, but I think that's hilarious. You crushed that, you know? That's a funny joke.
True. I get funnier when I drink, and I'm already hilarious during the time I'm sober by yelling about sending children down the mines. So
you know what? True, fair, real, actual, factual.
It's like I said the other day, you know, some jobs are too dangerous for ordinary people to do. That's why we have children.
Yeah, definitely. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Indeed. Please don't demonetize.
They would never.
No, they would never. They're too scared.
They would never demonetize me.
Exactly. Too powerful forces.
That's what I'm saying. All right, we're going to smooth this out now.
Oh, look at that gentle spatula action, that steady spreading.
I'm pretty good at spreading, especially when it comes to mess.
Oh, goodness.
Listen, I have to make sure that everyone understands why we have the incubus name, okay? I have to make good on that.
That is true. That is true. What can I say? I am very shippable.
Is that what it is?
I always like to tease this, but the ratio of within like FSP, the ratio of my appearances within like little fanfics on AO3 is rather surmountable compared to like in the composite of the group. I make really the most funny. Appearances in like fanfic. I'm very shippable.
You know what? Maybe that's why I'm so drawn to you.
Indeed, it's like destiny.
Oh, destiny. We're star-crossed lovers now. Is that what we are? I thought we were just horny.
Indeed, you can be my Romeo. I'll be the Juliet.
Wait, which one of us dies first? I can't remember.
Okay, so it's actually a little a touch complicated. So, what happens in the story is Romeo essentially goes on the run, and then Juliet takes a potion that fakes her death, and is like, oh, I'm going to fake my death and take a thing that sends me into a deep slumber. Everyone thinks she's dead. So Romeo comes back and he sees Juliet's dead body and is like, oh, she died. So he pretty much decides to get to 0 hearts in Minecraft on his own.
Gotcha.
And then immediately as he does that, Juliet wakes up from the little slumber potion,
of course she does.
Sees Romeo with 0 hearts next to her, and then goes, well, snap, now I need to go to 0 hearts in Minecraft too. So she, you know,
not 0 hearts in Minecraft. That's crazy.
Right? So yeah, they end up both returning to spawn back to back.
I will also always say this. Always have like a rag or something with you. I keep wiping my finger and I just immediately go to the rag because I'm just trying to make it look clean.
Indeed, I have a First Aid Productions hand towel that I use.
Really?
Yeah, they gave us a bunch of free first stage production merch while we were in Japan because
Nice.
we're there. And there's like one with a bunch of the JP streamers on it, and I just
Awesome.
use it as a hand towel.
That is awesome. And speaking of awesome, this is
Yes.
ready for the oven.
Oh, send it away. Send it away.
Okay. How long is it? 40 to 45?
40 to 45.
Okay. All right, chat. Put on a timer. 40 to 45 minutes. 40 to 45 minutes, guys.
40 to 45 minutes, which will take us just past the hour.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So then we move on to the caramel frosting.
This is going to be interesting.
Indeed, indeed. We'll be having one stick of salted butter.
So I don't have salted butter because I don't like it.
Of course, you like to salt your own butter.
You said one stick, right?
Yes, one stick or half a cup, depending on how you like to measure.
One stick is easier.
One stick, yeah. I'm still shook that people put butter in their coffee.
We're not going to talk about that.
Wait.
We're not talking about buttered coffee. I am going to put it in the microwave just like for 10 seconds just to soften it up a little. Because I imagine that we're probably going to... Oh, wait. We're heating it up in a pan, aren't we?
Yes.
Never mind.
I mean, I did put butter in the microwave one time, but I didn't take the foil off of it.
What do you mean the foil?
You know how like sometimes the paper that it's wrapped in can be like a little bit metallic on the outside?
Oh my god, Sandy.
I didn't take that off one time when I was in university.
Oh my gosh.
And it like caused some sparks and a little flame.
Well, that's not good. Are you okay? You didn't like burn yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm sure everybody thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, everyone thought it was hilarious who was living with me. The fact that I almost killed everyone.
Oh my gosh. Let me get this pan.
This is why I'm people's Oshis. Or this is why I'm people's Oshi. Sometimes I almost burn everything down. Sometimes I'm very sweet and seductive.
It's why you're my Oshi.
Aw, Roy. No.
Aww.
No. Oh, you're terrible.
I try, but only on days that end in Y.
Very nice.
That's every day, guys. That's every day.
Every day ends in Y. Yeah. It's like how the months spell Jason if you get to a certain point.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess they do.
Like
wow.
January, February, March, April, May, June. Jason.
Well, July.
July.
Otherwise, it's two J's in Jason. That's
Jason.
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 Yeah. Zander Oshi brand, everybody.
But yeah, I call me ridiculous, but like I'm so used to, I think it was like Musically or like Vine, where there was the Vine of the kid going January, February, March, April, May, June, Jason Derulo. It's like the little. Yeah.
Sorry, I was finishing off that apple.
Oh, very nice. So you also need 1 cup of packed dark brown sugar.
I wonder if I have a cup. I have more, I just haven't opened it yet. I guess we'll find out.
I mean, like it's a cup. You can eyeball a cup.
Wait, what am I putting in
baking
first?
just can be. So to start off with, we are turning around and we are adding.
Yes, tell me, darling. What are we adding?
We're starting off with melting the butter over a medium-low heat.
Oh, melting the butter. Is that what we're calling it now?
Indeed.
Yes.
It's what all the kids are calling it these days.
Ah, delightful. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces.
All right. So now we just watch the butter melt steadily. Oh, that's so satisfying watching butter melt.
It's going.
It's so satisfying.
Does the butter need to be melted first before we add the brown
I
sugar?
think it does need to be melted because it says here, melt the butter over a medium-low heat, full stop. And then it says, whisk in the brown sugar and cook.
Whisk! Hold on, let me get the tiny whisk. Hold on.
He's going for the whisk. He's going for the whisk.
I'm gonna wash it.
Ah.
Make sure the butter doesn't burn, Xander.
Oh, the little creature on the shoulder. Oh, that's my little Netherling. That's my little Netherling. They were made by this wonderful, wonderful little artist called Lemonade. They are my little fan mascot, and they're adorable. They're what my little Netherlings are. And this one's dressed up for Halloween. You can tell there's a witch's hat and a little wand and a bow. It's great. It's great. I never go anywhere without one on my shoulder. Sometimes two.
That's what we all need. A little bit of Netherling in our life.
They're adorable little devils. Mischievous as anything, though.
Maybe I like devils.
Oh, they are so mischievous. Okay, do you know what they did? They coordinated like a thing. They coordinated like a little train for Kick Tall People Day the other day.
Wait, are you taller than me?
I mean, that depends. Demon form or human form?
Whatever you're in right now.
Well, the demon form here is I believe 5'11", 6 foot.
God damn it. 5'9".
Oh.
I'm actually like below male average height technically in the US.
Oof.
It's like 1 inch below average male height, which I think is 5'10" now.
No, I had the Netherlings go a little bit insane when I dropped my human form height on them the other day. Which it was interesting. It was 6'4".
Whoa! I am the same in both, so
You're fun-sized.
What the hell? That's actually what Nick says to me too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Nick is a devil though. He literally,
literally.
He'll say the same to me, and he will literally be like, "Oh, you're so cute. You're so adorable." I'm like, "Stop it, Nick. I'm not.
Stop.
He's like, "Ha ha ha." Like, how dare you?
I mean, that's Nick, you know?
How dare you flirt with me, big evil cat man? How dare you do such a thing?
Listen, it's not my fault that demons are so hot, okay? And he probably feels the same way.
It's true. It's happening. It's happening. It's a thing.
What, the demons are hot?
What can I say?
It's quite a thing.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like in D&D when you kind of take stats on character creation. It's like one of the perks you get.
Yeah, it's just being hot. I like it. This butter is disappearing pretty nicely.
Perfect.
Almost
so now,
done.
So once it is done, whisk in the brown sugar and cook, stirring constantly until the sugar is mostly dissolved over a period of 2 to 3 minutes.
It is 1 cup, right, of brown sugar?
Indeed. We're looking at... Let me double check that before you put it in, because I might be stupid.
Because I have exactly one cup.
One packed dark brown sugar cup.
Good. I have exactly 1 cup. So
Indeed. I'm listening to the Pioneer Woman, okay? I'm listening to the Pioneer Woman site, and it's telling me that this is the case. And any site that calls itself the Pioneer Woman and features heavily the idea of being like out on the ranch making rustic food for the kids has to be 100% right.
Oh, it has to be. Absolutely.
Their branding shows it. I trust in this site.
Oh, absolutely. I think I might use my spatula for this, just because I think it'll get stuck if I use the whisk. Like, you see how it's already like sticking.
Oh
to the bottom of the pan?
Yeah. I see it. Get spatulaing.
Oh, I'm on it. But I do like it when you boss me around, so that was nice.
Oh yeah, do it. That's right.
Yeah.
Stir that sugar bunny.
Just like
do
that. Yeah.
That's right.
We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble. FSP will never let me collab with you again. We're too horny, okay?
Not even going to lie. I've said far worse on stream, and they do not react.
All right, fair.
The worst thing is they laugh. They laugh alongside. They're like, ha ha, he's so funny.
Don't say that, because then I'm gonna be like, okay, well then I can be worse, and I can invite Xander to just be depraved and horny with me more often.
Yeah, no, I'm not really sure. Well, I didn't quite fit into their overarching plan for branding. So, but when something works, it works.
You know
so
what?
they're just they let me do it.
We'll take that.
Exactly.
We'll take
exactly.
it gladly. Yes.
Come on, guys. I need to be safe for work. Okay. Come
guys.
on. My company's very, very sensitive about me talking about such things. I'm very sorry. I just don't think that I can talk about that sort of stuff in a...
Well, thanks for, first of all, 2 things, perfectly timed on both of them. 1, thank you for checking our buttholes. That was really needed, because I definitely feel like we had a hand shoved up there, and they were treating us like Muppets for a second. But the second... I don't think I've ever had a super chat before, or if I have, I don't remember it being that high. So thank you for the super. Stop telling people we're cute. It's like taking out wallet pictures.
Damn it. That's my mod.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you. So is that Nurgle? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, that's Nurgle.
Nurgle. Thank you. Thank you. But anyway, back to say so mode. You know, guys, we're just kind of... We're just, we're here. We're trying to be idols. We're trying to entertain.
I just think that it's best for my branding if I don't put myself into any situations that could be seen as inappropriate or less than say so. So I'm going to very kindly ask you to not put me in positions where I must comment on anything less than say so.
Yeah, what he said. I mean, that's why I'm moving away from my totally deplorable look right now and moving into something significantly more say-so and brand safe and marketable with great personality. Listen, I'm downgrading my ass size and putting it into the chest, okay?
Your ass is going 2D. It's going to be a flat ass.
No,
it is a sheet of A4 paper.
It is not flat. It is not flat at all. It's still bubble.
Nah.
But
no bubble. No, that's too unsafe. You've got to have a You've got to have a concave ass.
I'm gonna show you the picture. You
have an ass that bends inwards.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta have an ass that bends inwards.
I still had our naked aprons up. Yeah, I'm definitely
That's totally say so.
Yeah, absolutely. See,
yeah.
Look, see, I've got some cheekage.
You do.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of butt. You got a little bit of butt. A little fluffy tail.
Yeah.
A little bit of booba.
Yeah, the booba was very important for me since I've been working out so much.
Definitely. I totally understand the booba. Honestly, I feel like it would actually be a huge misstep in branding if you didn't emphasize the booba.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying. Guys, if you want to see what I'm talking about, !point Twitter, it is my pinned tweet. You can see what Roy 4.0 is going to look like, which will be debuting within the next, 2.5-ish, 3-ish months.
Ooh.
Yeah. I still can't believe that has come together so fast because, like I said, I showed you the ref sheet, multiple months ago.
Yeah, no. That's crazy.
Also, is this
the
done?
fact... I'm going to say yes.
Okay, what do we do with it from here?
Okay, so now whisk in powdered sugar, vanilla, and... Okay, so I'm going to say whisk in half a cup of powdered sugar.
Half a cup of powdered sugar?
Or no, 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. Wait.
2.5 cups of powdered sugar?
That's totally what I... 2.5 cups of powdered.
2.5
half
cups.
a cup.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I saw it as the first time I looked at it. I saw it as whisk in 21 cups of powdered sugar.
21.
21 and a half. And I was like, no, that can't be right. Is it? It's half ago. No, 2.5. 2.5.
Okay. Oh no!
Literally,
I just made a
my
mess.
go-to. I can help with that.
No, you would make it a bigger mess, Xander. We both know this. Why do you think our ship name is Incubun? Everyone knows your name came first for a reason, okay? Got him. Got him, guys. He wasn't ready. Got him.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. It's a rare occurrence, but heck, I'll take it.
Let me grab a paper
In
towel.
both counts. Oh, goodness. All right, and that looks nice. That looks good. I like the look of that.
It almost looks as good as you.
Oh, thank you, Roy.
Oh.
Right back at you.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh. Okay, and
I'm
top of that,
I'm still incorporating everything, so
wonderful, wonderful. I'm making sure that I'm sure of what I'm doing and not dying on the inside.
that's probably a good idea. I would prefer you
Indeed.
not to die, at least not during this. There's other more fun activities for you to die during.
True. After this, it's fine. We've made use of me. But
exactly.
Exactly. Ooh. I have to admit, I do like the way this is starting to look, though. It's looking very
demure, very mindful.
Yeah. I was going to say gloopy, but
that's
a better word. It's like thickening up nicely, and I like the thickness of it.
I mean, it literally is butter and sugar, so yes.
Yes. Oh, I need to go get myself I need to figure out when I can go to a cafe and get myself a nice little cake or something like that.
I'm right here.
Oh, goodness. I need to get a cake from your cafe.
There we go.
Maybe the one we're baking right now.
Oh. Listen, you keep that up. I'll show you what I can bake later.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. All right, and then it's another half after this, right? Another half cup, because I put 2 in so far.
Yes, but you can also, but if it makes it easier, you can add 6 tablespoons of buttermilk, or more buttermilk as you need to help with the mixture.
So I'm definitely going to add the buttermilk now then.
Yes, it does specify in the recipe that if it starts to clump up, there are 6 tablespoons of buttermilk plus more as needed, is what it says in the recipe.
I'm going to do 3 now.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I can't count to 4. I'm not gin.
Yes. I mean, I do love gin. I like gin.
Do you? Do you play League?
I play League.
Why have we not played League together?
I don't play. FSP don't like us playing League on stream. But
I mean, I'm talking about off stream. I don't want to play League on stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't. Hell yeah. I don't play a huge amount.
That's fine.
I usually end up going just bot lane because I usually end up
ADC main.
Support or ADC.
Oh, I'm an ADC main. You could be my support.
Aw, I love playing Morgana.
Oh, there we go. I usually play Ezreal.
Oh, Ezreal.
Yeah.
Ezreal's great. I love Ezreal. I used to have a thing for Ezreal, but then it migrated fully to Set.
I mean, yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
It's
it used
funny.
To be like, oh, Ezreal's great, and then I'm like, but Set.
It's funny too, because so I took a really long break from League. So I played when Set came out, and Set was the reason I started playing. Because I was like, damn, he's hot. And then I took a break because I just nothing really kept me in the game. And then Ezreal's fairy skin came out, and I was like, fuck, I'm back in the game. I'm back in the building.
They've dragged me back in.
Yeah. All right.
I can't tell you when or why I started playing. I think I tried getting into it once, and then I think it used to be something that we'd play at FSP before we debuted just to kill time. And I kind of got back into it. It was okay, I guess, you know? Then I started getting really into Jin, and I was like, okay, this is
Oh,
he's the one for me. And I really liked playing as Jin.
you just really like
But
counting to
then
4.
I really liked counting to 4 over
Oh,
and over again. It was
that's what it is.
great. And then I tried playing top lane for a while, but then I was like, I find the top laners just they're nicer to look at than to play as.
I've played a lot of top lane in my time as well. I've basically learned every role now except support because I just don't like support. But but ADC is where I want to play, but I can't because of my elo. So I've been learning mid and top more.
Yeah, I don't do jungle. Jungle scares me.
I'll play jungle in a pinch, but just because my elo is very low. Like I'm bronze iron elo, so like I'll just play a really hard to deal with champion like Briar or like Rammus or something.
One of my good friends plays Briar.
Yeah.
And of course
great.
Right, it looks so
buttery. Oh, buttery? Okay, we changed it up. I went with the first word.
We did.
Okay, wow. I gotta be ready to change it up with you. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, switch roles as needed.
Oh, I like what I'm hearing, guys. Look out. Listen, ship incubus is ready to set sail. Hold on a second here. All right, I'm gonna add the other tablespoons of buttermilk.
Very nice.
And is this it, or do we add anything else?
There's one last thing that we need, because we've already done the butter, the brown sugar, the buttermilk, and the powdered sugar.
Yep.
The last thing we need is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
1 teaspoon.
I love vanilla extract. I always use too much of it when I cook. Or when I bake, I should say. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey,
just a little bit for you.
Just a little bit extra.
Just for you.
Pour and look at that. He didn't even measure it. I'm corrupting the bunny.
Joke's on you. I'm into that.
Okay, chat, just a correction. I do not use vanilla extract as coloring, okay? I use my pumpkin oil as coloring, because whenever I use it on turns green.
What?
It's an artisan cooking oil that I use when I bake. And it's a fancy artisan oil. However, it has the side effect of making whatever it is cooked in or baked, whatever it's used to bake with, turn green.
But it's pumpkin.
Yes.
What? How? What? One of those. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I used pumpkin oil, and I think I used some other oil before then, but it made things turn red.
Oh my gosh.
And people started calling my cooking Shrek cooking, but then it turned out really edible and nice. So
cooking. I'm screaming. But in a good way.
It's great. It's great. We innovate. We dream to innovate.
Ooh, I do like that. All right, so this is kind of at a medium heat because like we're getting like 1 or 2 bubbles. It's not like really, really hot. It's just hot enough to keep it as a liquid.
Okay, nice. So then it will be increase the. This is correct.
It's like low medium right now.
Okay. So now pour the mixture into a medium heat-proof mixing bowl.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna wash it out real quick. Wait. Oh no, I haven't. I'm gonna use this one. Hold on. I'm gonna wash it out real quick. I like this one better.
Okay. Do your thing. Do. Indeed, the YouTube chat can be seen.
Yeah, we can see you guys.
Indeed. We can see you. We can see all of you.
Yeah. You guys are being perceived. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Hive Obese. Oh, I missed it. It was from a couple minutes ago. I apologize. Xander's very distracting, you know? I just can't take my eyes off of him, you know? Just can't take my eyes off of him. I don't know what to tell you guys.
It's just the way I am. I'm sorry.
At least he hasn't told Roy to put protein powder in. They are not gonna let you live that down, are they?
I feel no shame. I feel no shame. You say live that down as if that's something to be ashamed of. I will put protein powder in whatever I bake.
Okay. Does this need to be?
It adds flavor. Okay, so just pour it into the mixing bowl. No. Just pour away, and it just says to kind of mix it until it begins to like thicken up in the mixing bowl as it cools.
Ooh, and I can use the whisk for that.
Oh, nice.
I do like that idea. All right, I'm gonna turn this off real quick because we don't need this at all anymore, right?
No, we're all done ski with that.
Pognificent.
Poggers.
Poggers. Can we get some poggers in the chat?
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that this was absolutely poggers, and I fully appreciate everyone who is turning around and being a nice poggo froggo for me.
Poggo froggo?
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm gonna
I say the words.
This.
Look, I don't control the words that come out of my mouth. They're already out before I hear them, you know?
You do.
It just happens, okay? It's like when I start screaming about, like, I don't know, getting pregnant or something.
You know, it's the same when I start screaming about, you know?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you just can't help it.
Listen, it's just, man, it's so hard not to, you know? Everyone's
I feel like I need one of those little badges that's like, be patient with me, I'm a yapper.
I like that. That's funny. So
Right?
how long am I mixing this?
It should start to thicken up a little bit as it cools, I think.
I like that idea. I do feel the heat coming off of it. Look how pretty that is, too. Look at the color.
It's kind of a coffee color.
Oh, I see. Now I know why you picked this, because you wanted to impress me with the coffee colors.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah.
Zanny's so thoughtful. I think I'm falling in love. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
No, wait.
Oh
my god, it's the incubus curse.
What, that all of the stuff turns out perfect?
No, I meant that you're using incubus
you're
powers.
falling in love with me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't even have to think about it.
Stronger on Halloween, clearly. You weren't in love already? Indeed. Okay, listen. That's unfair. That's it. That's unfair.
That's it. I don't know. Do you feel it thickening up at all as it cools?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but not like... It's still pretty hot, so...
Okay. I think you can just leave it for a little bit, and then it should cool and just be thicker from how it seems, I would say.
Well, I'm down to leave that in there.
Right.
Perfect.
Cool.
Guys, who started a timer?
I did.
Did you actually?
I took note of the time when we started.
Okay. How much time do we have left?
So we have, depending on whether you want to go 40 minutes or 45, we have either 13 minutes or 18 minutes, depending on whether you want to go.
I'm about to say, that's a 15-minute difference, Annie.
Yeah, no. You have 13 minutes or 18 minutes, depending on if you want to take it out on the 40 or the 45.
I'm gonna take a look at it real quick. I just wanna see how pretty it looks, you know?
Oh yeah, go. Do. Well burned.
It's not burnt! Who said that?
Oh.
Who said that?
Chat did.
Destabilize his atoms! I can use this time to clean up a little bit too.
Yippee.
Listen, I am house husband material. I have to be able to cook and clean, you know?
Oh. Okay, nice. I'm also house husband material, although I will not cook or clean. I'll lay around all day looking pretty.
Okay, but like, how pretty?
Very pretty.
Okay, you know what? Deal. Wait, can you drive?
No, I can't drive.
Shit! I guess we're Ubering everywhere.
Oh no. No, I have a learner's permit. that I use for ID when buying alcohol.
I have a license. I just don't like driving.
Oh, no, I lived in London for years and years and years and years, and you never really need a car in a city like that because all the roads are constantly full and the public transport's decent. So you just sort of learn to use it.
Makes sense to me.
That, like, way back in the day, way back. This was like a long while ago. You could get these things called, and they used to do them. They stopped doing them now, but you used to be able to get these. I think they stopped doing them. They changed the way they work, but you used to be able to get these Oyster cards. And what you could do was you could put money on them for public transport, and owning one would give you like a discount on public transport, and you would like tap in when you would like tap a little thing when you got on the public transport, like a card reader, and then when you got off you tap it again, and it would work out like the cheapest fare that you would technically have been able to use, and you would just have that build to whatever money you topped up onto the card before you started.
So it's like, what were they called? Octopus cards in Japan, right?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew, I've spent time in Japan as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, when I was younger. I say younger because it was a decade ago, literally.
Roy's an old rabbit. Roy's an old bunny.
I'm not that old.
Mature Roy.
Listen,
Roy.
Why do you think I'm moving away from femboy? You know, I have to mature along with my graying hairs.
I see. Twink death has started.
Twink death it's here. Why do you think I hit the gym so much? I'm killing the twink inside me myself.
Yeah, true. You've got to kill the twink before it dies on its own.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I mean,
good.
I spent about a month in Hong Kong and then 2 weeks in Japan.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems a bit thicker.
Yeah, it was getting a little bit of a surface, so I just wanted to break it up.
It was getting a skin, like soup.
Yeah.
It also says that you can add like a little bit more, what's it called? Like the powdered sugar. You can add in like a little bit more powdered sugar to thicken it up if it needs.
If we need it. I don't want to add
Indeed.
too much more sugar because it's two different
Already
types
just
of
sugar.
And
it's
butter.
sugar.
Yeah, it's butter, sugar, and vanilla.
We've got a diabetes bowl in front of us.
Yeah. But at least the cleaning's going well. I have like 1 or 2 things left to put away.
Oh.
That's why I like cleaning like while doing activities.
You are way more efficient than I am. I just throw the stuff in the corner and worry about it later.
I do have 2 things soaking in the sink.
Ah, yes. Soaking.
I mean, they really are. So.
Yeah. I leave stuff soaking
Why are
as
you
well.
throwing me under the bus right now? What are you doing?
I leave. Listen, okay. I'm a classic. I'm a classic person of saying I leave my pans to soak and then I come back to them in like 3 days.
Okay, not that much. That's too much. That's too much, Xander. That's too much.
It's fine.
I mean, as long as you don't get like mold or like bugs.
Oh no, there's no mold or bugs. It's like they're washed out. I wash them out. It's just scrubbing them and stuff.
Okay, if you say so. Wait, actually. Netherlands,
I had 3 days as extra. Like listen, 3.
That's the thing. I don't know if I can trust you.
I
don't know if I can trust you.
You don't know if you can trust me?
I mean, you've already used your incubus charms against me. What am I supposed to think?
I mean, if you don't trust me, I'd say that's the smart thing to do.
Shit. I'm not exactly smart. I have to play into my character archetype.
We did play Goose Goose Duck together enough times to just destroy any semblance of trust.
Oh my god. There's that one. I made it into a clip, but I ended up not using it just because I didn't like how it was structured. But I did clip the time where I was like, Xander, it's you, right? And you were like, wow. And you followed me around. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I went, rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, Xander's gonna kill me. And then you killed me right then.
Perfect timing.
It was so good.
Oh goodness. I think one of my like favorite clips from that was eating Folga as the pelican.
Oh.
Pelican. Like
Perfect.
it was the thing where like I made up that I had a task in a little room all alone. And it was like, don't worry, Zanny, I'll protect you. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Folga. And then I ate him alive.
I mean, I understand that. I think I would.
Yeah, I mean, it was the fact that you can, if you're the pelican, you can hear the person afterwards, and they're like, and you could just hear them like going, you bastard, you bastard.
You bastard.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Oh goodness, you
everything?
can't
Did I clean up?
you can't trust people with this accent. That's just a simple fact. It's historically proven.
Yeah, but what if I want to trust you?
Go right ahead.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Oh, that does look like it's thickening up really nicely,
It
though.
does.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys having fun in chat, by the way? You guys having a good night? Because I can tell you that I'm quite enjoying my time with Zander Netherbrand.
Hey, and I am absolutely loving my time with Roy Macchiato.
Oh, you remembered. Thank God. I still have friends that are like, yeah, Roy Chiato. And I'm like, who's that?
Roy Chiato.
And they think I'm joking. I'm like, no, who's that?
No, it's like Chiato.
Yeah, like a macchiato.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I got it wrong the first handful of times. Like, I got it wrong for a little while.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, it's like Roy Chiato, you know? But, like, you just soften the consonant and then it makes sense.
Yep. Absolutely. But it's always funny because, like, it's never, like, I never take, like, offense to it. It's always really funny. Also, Chiato is cute. So.
True. Honestly, I just love the oh, look at the way that runs.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's starting
Love
to
that
thicken.
consistency.
Yeah,
Love that
I
consistency.
should just stare at it for a second. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the shine that it has as well. The shine is so nice.
Smell it real quick.
Ooh.
It smells like sugar. I mean, I don't know what else it was supposed to smell like, but it smells like sugar.
I mean, yeah, sugar and vanilla is about it.
Yep. That is about all I smell. Roy Netherbrand, Zander Chiato. Ooh.
Zander Chiato.
I just like Incubun. I think that's like the perfect ship name. That's just Incubun is just it's just too good.
Yeah.
That's just too good.
Ooh.
Xander, did you eat today?
I did eat
Oh,
this morning. Yes, I had to like stop and think that through. I was like, did I eat? Yes, I did. I had a salad this morning.
Okay.
And then for lunch, I grabbed some sushi from the little store around the corner.
Okay. Damn, I miss sushi.
Right. It's don't get me wrong. It was like prepackaged sushi,
Yeah,
but like
but
I was like,
still.
I need something. And then I had like a handful of cashew nuts before we jumped on stream.
Oh, I feel you. Feel you. It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah.
I had some breakfast sandwiches.
Ooh.
And
I need to eat more.
Yeah, I think I've been eating less since I got back from TwitchCon because I dropped more weight, but like not like an alarming weight, but I think just like I think it's because I've just been drinking more water. I'm like less hungry or less like motivated to eat sometimes.
Right, I feel that. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah. Roy-chan? What?
Roy-chan.
Am I Roy-chan? I think that is not the first time someone has used the suffix chan with me. So
Roy-chan.
Xander-kun.
Roy-chan, what are you doing, Roy-chan?
I gotta go. I gotta go. Listen, I'll pull out David Kuhn right now. Don't tempt me. I'll do it right now. Don't tempt me.
Don't even. I match your David Kuhn. I match it. I
That's
use
why
that
we're
on chat all the time.
That's why we're a dangerous duo.
It works. Sometimes it just works.
It just works. We're like Bethesda. It just works.
It just works. It just
It
works.
just
Elder Scrolls
works.
6
It just
works.
works. I think this is like we could pour this. Like this looks really good.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Well, the cake is ready to come out of the oven anytime within the next 5 minutes.
This is just a nice shot. Look at this.
Ooh, I love that consistency.
Yeah, it's all gloopy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That
love
Devilman Crybaby consistency.
What? I had to check chat to make sure somebody else didn't say that. What? What do you mean by that? What do you?
I don't know. Have you seen that
Yes.
anime?
Yes, I have, which is why I'm saying, what do you mean by that?
I mean, it's got a nice consistency. To
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The parts where it's coming off the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know where your brain's at now. Okay. Listen, I was worried about coming on too strong. Mr. Zander Netherbrand's talking about it dripping from the ceiling. Damn. Halloween really brings out the incubus.
I mean, I there was a time when I first debuted that I was so nervous about being unsay-so, and that I really wanted to be polite and very, very demure and mindful and all of that. And over time, the jadedness just wore that away, and suddenly I'm turning around and talking about hardcore yaoi, Devilman Crybaby things, and pulling out whatever I can in a matter of time.
Listen, we all need more hardcore yaoi, okay? I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. More hardcore incubun yaoi.
More yaoi. We love the hardcore fanfics.
Oh my
give
gosh.
us give it.
They're so perfect.
Yes.
We had Innocent Zanny for maybe 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks too many.
No. I can tell you exactly when Innocent Zanny died. I can actually give you like the exact date that Innocent Zanny died.
Oh, hit me.
And it was April 6th.
Oh.
April 6th was when Innocent Zanny died, because I remember like this was a thing actually I was going to talk about in my 1 year little because I wanted to do like a 1 year reflection BTS sort of membership Zatsu when I hit the 1 year mark.
Sure.
And I remember that was like the exact day I did my hand cam tea party. And I remember that was the one where I started feeling a little bit more myself.
Oh.
And it was kind of a day where, like, do you ever have where like I was some like stuff had happened and I was like a little bit grumpy. I was like a little bit fed up. It was a day I was like, you know what? Fuck doing the thing of like covering up for like all of these hand cams and stuff like that. I don't care about that. I don't do this. I don't want to do this. I was like so grumpy, and I started stream and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a bloody good tea party. And somehow something just like clicked with me that stream.
I love that so much for you.
And I was literally like, you know what? This is it now. This is it. This is more myself than I have been for the past 2 months.
That's good. I mean, finding yourself more and being able to, I think, embrace who you are more generally leads to not only your own happiness, but also better content. So it's good for you. It's good for your audience. It's good for everybody.
I definitely had that thing where like at debut, I was trying so hard to be like likable and being like something that I wasn't, because I was afraid that people wouldn't like be down with it.
I hope they like me, guys. I hope Xander likes me. I hope FSP doesn't not allow us to collab anymore. Oh man, I hope.
But in the end, insanity won, and now
Good.
you have an insanely sussy incubus that I don't know, moans like a BL on stream sometimes for laughs.
Listen, I'm not complaining in the slightest. If anything, I am encouraging you to do it more.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Also, 45 minutes is about to hit.
All right, let's check that cake.
All right. Also, what kind of teas do I like? I love herbal teas. I love fruity herbal teas.
Fruity herbal tea. What? Oh, I do not think it's done. I'm gonna do the fork test. I shook it just to test. It jiggled.
It jiggled?
Yeah.
Your apple cake doesn't jiggle, it folds?
No, it did jiggle.
It jiggles, not folds? What you gonna do with that apple cake? Jiggle.
So it's like a little bit of like residue still on it. I think we could probably like turn off the oven and leave it in there for like maybe like 5 more minutes.
Yeah, sure. I vibe. He says, smacking the keyboard with his hand.
Listen, I'll give you something to smack.
I used to have this horrible habit, and I've managed to avoid it mostly these days, where I speak a lot with my hands whenever I do Zatsus, right?
Same!
Which, yeah, and I used to have this habit where I would occasionally punch the camera by accident or like backhand it and it would go flying, or like it would get knocked over and I'd have to go, sorry everyone, let me just pick up my camera from the floor. There's a reason I've suddenly jolted to one side.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh gosh. I just punched my mic. This is usually why I have my mics like really far away from me, because I do that a lot. I mean, you guys have seen like how much I talk with my hands as well. But yeah, I'm with you there. I get you.
I like to keep my mic close so that at any moment I can sort of just grab the netherlings and just be like, hey, you're good little netherlings, aren't you?
Oh, I bet
I'm sure you are.
Good. Yeah.
Exactly. There we go. See, it's nice. I like to just be able to do that on a moment's notice.
No, we'll just double team him. It's okay. We got him. We'll give him the double praise. Oh, someone said cease. It means we're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
We're winning. We're winning here. I used to have like a really bad habit of like punching my mic, but I made it so my mic would be like above me, so like it's the space directly in front of me is free, so I can do like a lot of this while I'm talking. And unfortunately, in the kitchen, my mic is more here. It's like right here, so.
Right. Okay. I feel that. Yeah. That's a thing.
A little bit harder.
There we go. There we go. Let me unshrimp myself from my seat.
I love seeing all the Netherlings just saying cease and hiss, and then my own, Dusk Bunnies being like, stop and leave me alone. I'm not functioning right now.
Right? It's cute. It's really
such
cute.
A shame. How are you guys going to survive 2 weeks from now when Xander and I put out our first audio roleplay?
Oh, very nice. Good segue.
Listen, you got to be ready for it.
Oh, goodness. I actually should have an ASMR dropping this week or early next week, depending on. I think it'll be early next week, actually, because I ended up having to kind of catch up on a little bit of work. But
understandable.
Yeah. I'm a dragon, so I get to speak with my nice deep dragon voice.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Wait, so what kind of ASMRs are you doing? Is it like ASMR roleplay on stream?
So I actually do a couple of things.
Sure.
So one thing that if people are like Netherbranded, which is like my membership.
Yeah.
Once a month, I do a stream where I actually sit and I grab a little blank Word document and we write an entire script from ASMR beginning to end together.
Ooh.
So some of my degree is actually in script writing. So I'm able to make use of that. I sit my ass down and I start typing away.
Okay.
And it's really good because, they give me the ideas. They go with like rough concepts. Sometimes it's a phrase. Sometimes, even if it's something as like discombobulated as like, oh, just a feeling, a vibe or something. If I see it in chat and I vibe with it, I kind of stitch it into something. I try and just cause their little desires to crystallize into something tangible.
I like that.
Yeah, and then what I do is,
how do you then turn like a script? Is it like an hour or 2 hour long script? Or are these like short streams that you do the ASMR roleplay?
So we usually spend about an hour or two writing it, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
And then what I do is I do a few read-throughs on stream while I'm there, and I see how it flows and kind of what the sound is like. And sometimes I'll do a little bit of editing or move stuff around. But once I'm done, I then go away and I sort of end the stream, and I spend the next week either sort of recording it, polishing the script, doing whatever I need to do with it. And then what I do is I release the final audio for everyone to listen to, sort of in roughly a month's time, right before the next writing stream.
Gotcha. But you don't do them live on stream. They're pre-recorded.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I pre-record. I do some live takes on stream. So I'll do about 2 or 3 live read-throughs on stream. Just to sort of show the process of me doing the voice work, the way it sort of goes turning sort of written script into character voice. I show off like a little bit of accent training, stuff like that. And then once that's sort of done and everyone's sort of seen the way the cake is made, I then put it in the oven and show them the cake after it's done.
Whoa, what a cool analogy.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I thought you meant you were doing ASMR in a live setting, because like
I have done lives before. I actually do have 2 or 3, maybe 3 member streams where I've done live ASMRs. One of them, I'm very harsh with myself over the quality of what I put out when it's live and in ASMRs in general. I'm very, very harsh on myself with that.
Sure.
If I don't think something is as close to perfect as I can humanly make it, I will just not post it, or, not want to do it. And one of the difficulties with doing ASMR live is there are so many variations and so many variables that are just out of your control. If your neighbor turns around and decides to, I don't know, bump into his door or shut it too hard, that affects the quality of the stream. If a police car goes by, that affects the quality of the stream. If someone honks their horn, it affects the quality of the stream. There are just so many variables. And, I used to try and do the streams late at night so I didn't have to worry about those.
Gotcha.
But there was actually one stream that I kind of took down because of the fact that there was, a police car drive by, like there was some sound from like the pipes in the apartment building kind of settling. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I definitely get that.
Yeah, so I took that down. But when I've done lives that have been
hold that thought.
Perfect.
It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna pull the cake out. Keep going.
Yes. Oh, night security. Good choice. I feel like an outtake / blooper reel would be. Oh, I need to do one of those. It gives a different vibe. Yeah, it does. It's kind of like live music versus a CD. I think that would be the best way. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's kind of live music versus a CD. And I like the CD format because it lets me polish and be a perfectionist. Oh, that looks so good.
And now we gotta let it kind of rest for a little bit.
Yeah. But it's so pretty.
It really did turn out really nicely. Yeah, I'm actually surprised because the container that we used is way bigger than the one from the recipe. This is a 20 by 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They wanted a 13 by 9.
Yeah, this is a 20 by 20. So, and you can see the apples too. Like you can like.
Yeah.
It's got like
Doctor, you're huge.
This is what I was saying. Like, it's kind of like it's definitely done in some places, but I think this definitely needs like look how much it gives when I poke it in the middle.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of time to harden.
Hopefully. God, I hope it's not just goo in the middle. I'm like praying because it's like kind of crisping at the edges.
It's not gonna be goo. There's a little bit of crisp. That's fine.
Yeah.
Trust in the process. That's what I always say. Trust in the process.
I'm not trusting the process. I'm trusting Zander Netherbrand.
That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, but like that's a fun bad end, okay?
True.
Everyone knows toxic yaoi is great.
True. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay.
See? Roy, can I have a bite? No, we have to let it like settle first.
Wait
But-
till it's nice and cooled.
I was gonna say during that time I can keep stirring this because this is like perfect consistency. I'm really glad.
Oh, nice. We can just give it a nice drizzle.
Yeah, like look at that.
Oh, that's so good. Look at the consistency.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, it's
That
so
is
runny and
Perfect
gooey.
for dripping onto a cake. Absolutely.
Oh, we kind of aced this.
Damn
We
right
kinda
we
aced
did.
this. Okay,
All
okay.
right.
Heck. All right. My baking bun. Let's go.
Listen, I try, but only on days that end in Y.
Hey, very nice. It's thick and creamy. Perfect.
That's what we need. That's what we need more of in the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
We're getting there,
Look at
guys.
that.
Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Oh, it's only Halloween here for another 45 minutes.
Oh, it stopped being Halloween 5.25 hours ago.
It's okay. It's Halloween in spirit. I have like Halloween lights that I've just not set up like since last year, and I just never set them up. But they're with us in spirit.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that with us in spirit.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. And, who says that Halloween has to end on October 31st?
True.
Who says that, We've got November. I think that we need more Halloween simply because of the fact that Christmas is not as closely contained as it should be.
It's like an SCP.
Right? Okay. So my take is this,
Sure,
okay?
hit me.
Christmas bleeds into like mid-November, right? Mid-November.
Mid?
Christmas starts bleeding into like mid-November. That's when you start hearing like Christmas carols in like some of the stores. You start seeing Christmas ads on like YouTube and stuff like that.
I hate to tell you, I've been seeing Christmas ads for the past week and a half, 2 weeks.
No.
Yeah, on Twitch.
Oh, that's foul.
Yeah. But yeah, Christmas starts tomorrow. I'm not lying. Like,
no, we need like November to have a good chunk taken from it for Halloween.
I genuinely do wish that we could. I really do, because Halloween's great. I freaking love Halloween. I love all the fall flavors, all the fall scents, the weather. It's great, but it's just not gonna happen.
Oh, and yet another year more Mariah Carey.
It is like that. I personally don't mind it because I just like seeing people like get excited and have fun, and that's kind of where like I have finally made my peace with it. I'm done complaining that Christmas comes early because I see how excited people get and how happy they are, and I'm like, you know what? More power to you. I'll get to celebrate Halloween. I get to be goofy. I get to put on my Power Rangers cosplay with a really skin tight morph suit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Halloween's over. Time to put up the Christmas tree. Yeah.
No, I'm Scrooge McDuck. Christmas comes, Christmas goes.
Damn. Do you just not like Christmas, or is it just a
Oh,
holiday?
no. Oh no, it's just a holiday. Like it's just it's there. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those people that as I've got older, the Christmas spirit has diminished in me.
I care less about the gifts and more about the quality time with people.
Right. It's definitely one of those things where I've come to sort of. It's less about like the build up and the getting excited for like the day, and it's more like, okay, this is the point where like we actually get a bit of time to spend time together.
I do like that. I actually this will be the third year I do it, but every Christmas either on Christmas Day or like the day before or the day after, I do a Christmas movie marathon with my community.
Aww.
Because not everybody gets to have the luxury of spending time with their loved ones or their family, and a lot of people end up spending Christmas alone. So I wanted to give people like an entire day to feel like they can come and go, have snacks, drinks.
We're doing a similar thing this year. I'm actually away from my family this year on Christmas, and I'm sort of just on my own for the entire day. And I figured, why don't I just do like a little 12-hour stream on Christmas beginning to end?
Yeah, there you go.
Right? Because like my options are I can be drunk and watching Christmas movies by myself, or I can be drunk and playing video games with my
Yes!
Netherlings.
I like that. It also just gives me more drunk Xander, which I'm looking forward to.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to cracking open a bottle with you.
Oh, we need to do that at some
Yeah.
point. I reckon we could make something out of that.
I was about to say, listen, I finally have you in my kitchen. Next is me visiting your bar, right?
Oh,
Club
true,
Netherbrand.
true. I thought you were about to say, "Oh, I'm about to get the cooking alcohol out."
No, listen.
I thought you were going to be like, "Oh yeah, time to
No.
get the cooking alcohol.
No, I'll
time
bring
to get the cooking wine."
Listen, I'll bring the cognac, I'll bring the scotch, I'll bring the whiskey. I'm ready.
Oh, lovely. How's the apple cake cooling? It's looking nice.
It is definitely still a little like
I'm like
giving.
spoiling to see the inside. I want to see the inside so badly, and I'm trying so hard to be patient.
It is still very like hot. I could take it out of the glass container to see if it'll help cool it if we want to try that.
Ooh. Oh, I feel like that's taking a risk.
It is.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's taking a risk.
Let me
Let's
get
do
a pan.
it. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
I'm gonna do this like kind of off screen just because it's gonna be really awkward to do it while trying to make
Go for it. Go for it.
What I'm gonna do essentially is flip it. Like
Flip it and then flip it.
yeah.
Okay. I like that. If it falls apart or something disastrous happens, let us know.
I will definitely do that.
Do.
It fell apart.
No.
Ugh.
No. Okay, it didn't fall apart that bad.
So the problem is that it is very much still like mostly
Liquid?
raw in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, it's raw.
We can save this.
Oh.
We can save it. I got this.
Oh.
I got this. Bear with me.
It's raw. It's fucking raw.
Bear with me.
Wait, but how? But they wanted just to cook it in a smaller pan. How would that have been less raw if we did the same amount of time in a smaller pan?
So I don't man.
Oh, this was an adventure. This is an adventure. I mean, does it taste good?
Yeah, just like cake. Yeah.
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 I mean, like, so here's the thing. Here's what we could do.
Okay.
Here's an option. So, because of the way that we prepped it, we can definitely still eat this. Should we still eat it? Probably not. Probably should just go back in the oven. However, what we can do is I can put this in this bowl and mix it up with the caramel, and we can make cake balls.
Let's do it. Improvise.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't know what cake balls are, but I'm ready for it.
Don't worry about it. All right. This is going to be weird looking.
It's fine. You know what? It's cool. It's cool. Weird is great. We like to get a little weird now and then.
All right. So essentially what we're going to do we're going to take like chunks of the cake and just throw it into the caramel.
Oh.
Just like that.
Okay. Oh wow, you're right. It is liquid.
Yeah. There are pieces that are still like very much liquid, so
I believe Gordon Ramsay would say it's fucking raw.
it's like that's the problem because it's like there are huge chunks that are like actually like totally fine.
I would like to say that the pioneeringwoman.com /food cooking /recipes /caramel apple sheet cake lied to us about the cooking time. So shame on you, the pioneeringwoman.com /food cooking /recipes /caramel apple sheet cake.
True.
Oh no, it's weird how they were like, oh yeah, no, we can do this in a smaller pan.
It was very awkward that they said that.
Yeah, no, it very weird. And it was definitely Fahrenheit. I didn't say Celsius. No, it was Fahrenheit. Okay.
Chat, do we panic? You guys should be panicking. Absolutely.
No, there's no such thing as panic. It's fine. Everything is safe. Everything is good. Maybe it was okay, but it did say okay. So it did use the word inch as well, not centimeter.
What? Centimeters
How
wouldn't have
long
made
is-
it better.
No, that would have made it worse. I had
Yeah.
to take a moment to be like, wait. I was like, let's see. How long is inches to centimeters?
This. All right.
And then it's like I was like, what is it? It's like what's the ratio? What is the ratio of like inches to centimeters?
It's a good question because I do not
I-
know the answer.
Right? All I know is like 8 inches is like 20 centimeters.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like it's something like that. I think that's pretty close. Like 8 inches is 20 centimeters. Oh. Okay, but that looks nice. That looks really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna turn these into like cake balls.
That is the
We're gonna be
idea.
inventive. You know, we adapt, overcome the other thing, improvise. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of Bear Grylls back when he was a thing. Back when he was, I don't know, I guess relevant.
Relevant is probably the right word because he's not
But
dead.
yeah, no. He's not dead. No. He's not like a VTuber where when they
graduated,
stop being relevant, they die. Literally, as soon as it's a thing. It's like we do the VTuber thing with real celebrities, where as soon as they stop being relevant, we just send them to their grave.
Okay.
But yeah, no. I remember I used to see his what was it called? I used to see his what was it his like picture around my university when I was there,
Really?
because he was always championing like one of the local charities or something like that, or one of the little groups there. It was really cute. Oh goodness. There are lots of talented necromancers in the VTubing community.
True.
Yes. Yeah, I indeed. There are even some very talented undead here. I mean that's what happens, you know. You can't keep a good guy dead for too long.
True. All right. So the idea is we're gonna probably bake these again.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on this sheet instead, and I'm gonna put them on parchment paper. Ugh. Or I could just spread it out to be like a little bit of a cake.
Apparently, chat says it's called a 13-inch by 9-inch pan, which is bigger.
Oh.
I would like to say that the pioneering woman / food cooking / recipes states in their directions, spray a 13 by 9-inch baking pan. So
Yeah.
that's the exact quote.
It didn't say the other thing. And
I feel like we were lied to. I feel like we were taken advantage of by very clearly these internet grifters.
yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, no, it was a weird one. It was a weird one. Clearly taken advantage of. Clearly betrayed. Our trust was betrayed in this instance.
Very much so. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get the parchment.
You know what? I still feel like that's going to look good when it's done.
I'm hoping so, but unfortunately, we're probably not gonna have any of it like in the near future.
Ah.
Unless you want to hang out for like another half hour.
It's all good. I'm just enjoying the process, to be honest. And I love how it didn't specify like a depth of the pan. It just said give us inches.
Yeah, how is 13 by 9 bigger than 20 by 20? That doesn't, like, mathematically that doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Give me numbers, you know? And sometimes you got to be like, give me inches, but sometimes you need to be specific.
Yeah, I don't particularly get that. It's a sheet pan. You saying that twice does not explain it. Like,
I mean, you know, from what it was to what it is now, it's a journey, a transformation, if we really want to, you know, turn around and use fancy words to cover our asses, because my accent sounds really nice whenever I use, you know, words with many syllables on them, it tends to make it sound like everything's okay. We could turn around and say something like it has been a near dynastic journey from one state of being to another, to really showcase the transitory nature of both creativity, development, and change as we look towards different ideals, such as idealism versus realism in our culinary adventures.
Absolutely.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
What Xander said.
I used to bullshit so much. Like, I kid you not, right? I kid you not. Whenever I was in university and I had to give us, and I had to say something in front of the class, they'd be like, you know, they'd be giving a lecture and they'd be like, Xander, what do you think of what we've just done? And I was chronic for not paying attention. Like, my head, I was like out the window. My brain was out the window. I was thinking of like something else. I would always be like, yes, I think what you're trying to show us here, because it would always be about like theater art or theater or something like that, you know, or like old Eastern European theater practitioner masters or something. I'd be like, I think what we're looking at here can really be surmised as a conflict between idealism and realism, and it worked every single fucking time.
I love that.
Like, it's one of my go-tos. I still use it to this day. Like, oh, what do you think this? It's a conflict between idealism and realism.
Oh, there's an episode of Modern Family that's like that, because they go to like a modern art museum, and slowly, one by one, they all start cracking, and they can't keep up that facade anymore.
Right, it's a thing. It's a thing. Like, being in fancy, like, artsy spaces where everyone's like, you know, my thing is that I do. Oh, what was it? What was the thing? I specialize in lesbian dance practitioner theory with a focus on theoretical water and the meaning of sound within my work. And I'm like, cool. Cool. Good speaking to you, friend.
Yep.
Can you make me my mocha frappuccino already?
Oh my god. I'm straight. Not yet. I'm just straight.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no, I still love that joke. I still love pulling that one out of the bag.
It's a good one.
Oh goodness.
All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna see how the
Okay.
sheep one does. We're gonna leave it in there for like 20 minutes. And we'll see how that goes. Because I think we can save it.
I have faith in this. I feel like we can make something magical out of this.
Absolutely, we can. Listen, I've bullshitted before when it comes to baking. You know? Ooh. I'm gonna need another cup of coffee, though. This got me stressed out. I'm stressed out, Xander.
I don't worry. I'm here. I'm here, my little bun. Everything's gonna be quite
you're a
all
little
right.
bun now, Emma.
Yeah. Well, you could be my big bun if you want, but that changes the dynamic.
Hold on.
Oh goodness.
I'm making a cup of coffee. Now you can continue to call me your... What was it? Sweet bun? Little bun? I can't remember which one it was.
Little bun.
There we go. Perfect.
Right, but you know, I don't have to stick with that. I can change it if you so need.
I mean, you can call me whatever you like.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
How about I just call you mine?
I mean, I was certainly hoping that way. There you go. Size difference tag. I mean,
size difference tag.
We did determine that Xander is taller than me, so
True.
So fan artists, get on it. I have a couple pita chips too. I guess I'll just munch on these.
Oh goodness, I love how that's something I say in my streams where I'm just like doing something on like size difference.
Is that why they said that?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's something that I have said many times during streams.
Okay.
I'm just excited. That or I turn around and yell some Omegaverse stuff.
Oh, Omegaverse stuff. Very nice.
Yeah, no, I was playing Resident Evil 8 the other day, and we were at the bit where we get jumped by the werewolf. And I was like, oh no, guys, don't panic. It's just, oh, what was it? He's just marking us.
He's just, yeah, it's the alpha marking the omega.
Yeah.
Not like this.
That is, in fact, what I said. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. He don't bite. Yes, he do.
Listen.
Yes, he do.
I don't bite mostly.
Oh, they're talking about you? What if I want you to
I don't know.
What if I want you to bite?
Both options. Both options.
Okay, good.
I don't know. Do you bite?
Do you want me to bite?
I mean, your choice. I'm just, I'm curious about your preference of bite.
Oh, I'll bite. Marks are fun.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no, delightful. Absolutely delightful.
Don't say sussy. Listen, you guys knew what you were signing up for. You guys even gave us the ship name Incubun. You knew exactly what you were signing up for.
I feel like someone said Incubun and we just decided to run with it as a ship name. I can't put it all on them.
To be fair, someone actually described me as that earlier today because I posted art of myself as an incubus. And
I saw. I believe I saw when you were scrolling through your timeline.
I'll pull it up for you because they can't see it.
There
you go.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
There is a spicy version of it too.
Very nice. I'm liking the strategic hole placement.
Yeah.
Or should I say the leotard placement? Yes.
Yeah, so it accents the particular tattoo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the particular
yes.
tattoo. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I'm a big fan of that, you know. I'm a big fan of that.
Are you? Is that what you wanted to see? You just wanted me to show you that?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the tattoo. Tattoo's great work,
Sure.
you know. Great framing. Great framing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you were gonna say but or
No, but that's just
Oh.
a statement of fact. Easy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
I love this one. The naked
Oh yeah,
apron
the
one.
little
This is so accurate
naked-
now too.
right.
With the mess.
It's been a mess. It's been great.
Oh my gosh. I really do hope that this comes out nicely. I have faith.
I have faith as well. I feel like we can make this work. There's
Absolutely.
no way that we can't make this work.
Absolutely.
There's definitely no way we can't make this work.
Netherlings, you guys need to calm down. Strategic hole placement, relax, okay? We're talking about an outfit. You guys are getting horny for no reason. We're being completely say so right now. Xander's an idol. I'm a fake idol.
I have definitely described myself as not an idol before. I do not. I never wish to be. I never wish to be an idol.
What about being an idol with me? We'll just be a two-man idol group.
Oh goodness, very true. Very true.
Sure
Very
no,
true.
sure no.
True. Okay, so I do have a question.
Hit me.
Explain to me these cake balls, these cake pops, this cake thing we're doing. How are we salvaging the cake in its current state?
We're not actually going to do cake balls. As soon as I saw that we could fit it in the sheet, I'm just going to rebake it like that. And we added the caramel for stability.
Yeah, okay. So it's like, we're hardening things up. We're making a caramel apple cake.
Yes.
Or an apple caramel cake.
What I could do in a worst case scenario is scoop some ice cream onto it.
That fixes everything, actually. That just, yeah, no problems. Easy, done with.
I think it would work really nicely, personally. So I'm eating these pita chips because I'm copiuming.
Right, like honestly, it's I love. I'm such a bad snacker. Honestly, I have. You know, if you've got pita chips, I'm leaning to the left and grabbing my cashews.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's go, oompies.
I am out of chips.
I have wasabi infused cashew nuts.
Wait, that sounds amazing. Hold up now.
I'm holding.
That was it. Just hold.
Yeah, no, they're cashew nuts, but they're infused with wasabi.
I love that. I'm still going to bully you affectionately, but why? What have I ever done wrong in the history of the life?
Right?
I've never done anything wrong. Ever. I'm gonna look at it. It already looks so much better. It already looks like 10 times better.
Oh, okay, that's good. I like where we're at with this.
Don't bully the bun. Yeah, come on, guys. You gotta love me, support me, fall for my charms. Go to my voice acting channel and support me there.
Don't forget Patreon.
I'm always nervous about talking about Patreon because of the NSFW content that's on it.
Oh.
I mean, so
yeah, that's fair.
There's like loopholes that's like you can talk about it because you're not showing it. But then I'm like, I don't want to do that, you know?
Right. You know, it's a thing. I've never done NSFW content personally, but that's because of the fact that was something that we were kind of like against when I was getting trained as a voice actor, just because of the fact that like the way I always kind of phrased it is, and I have nothing against NSFW in the slightest. I think that like if that's something you want to go into, more fucking power to you, you know? But like I was kind of taught that it always can cause like a little bit of an issue down the line, because if you're voicing like, I don't know, the, like Teen Titans Saturday morning cartoon something or other, and one of the Karen mothers comes around and realizes you used to do I don't know, Sidon getting his calamari ring destroyed,
But here's the glory
it
of
could,
it. That's
right.
what pseudonyms are for.
Exactly. That's the thing. I didn't use a pseudonym for a very long time.
Okay, so I am, which makes it because like obviously like my personal projects and like NSFW stuff is Roy, and then my IRL stuff that I'm doing is
Right.
I can't. I'm not announcing that yet, but I will in at some point, and then not. I don't want to say near future because I don't know when it is, but I don't. So that veil will be lifted at some point because voice acting. So
right, of course. Trust me, if anyone's going to understand that, it's going to be me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, it's a very interesting place that I'm in right now in regards to that, because ideally I would like to fold work outside of VTubing into what I'm like currently doing with VTubing.
Sure.
And just kind of tie all of it to the whole Club Netherbrand experience.
Yeah.
But it's one of those difficult things where it's often quite tricky to kind of get that crossover and rebuild things in a certain way.
Oh my gosh.
So that it works with VTubing. And also, I have that layer of also being part of a corporation as well. So that kind of adds its own little intricacies and kind of knots to unpick.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I relate to what you're saying. God, I could go on like a tirade about this or like my own tangent about it too.
right. I could. It's one of those times where we're like, catch me after a couple of beers.
Well, I mean, like I don't mind talking about it. I just don't want to take the topic that you brought up and kind of turn it into my thing.
No, go for it. It's called a conversation. It's two ways.
So, at least recently, the month of October, I have a manager now. And I'm very fortunate to have this manager working with me. And I feel very lucky to be working with them and everything like that. And there's definitely been some improvements. I think my streams have gotten significantly better. I very much enjoy the direction that I'm moving because, like we kind of talked about towards the beginning, we kind of sat down and went, hey, what do I have fun with? And then what's the spillover with what's marketable and what I do well? And immediately it was like, well, I love really long running JRPGs that have like hundreds of hours in them, and I'm like, I can't do that. that's not
right.
But I also love talking and being able to relate to people and putting on a show and being a host and being an entertainer, being a voice actor. And we kind of leaned into we'll be a yapper, play games that are basically background noise games or activities that are background noise to chatting. So things like Crime Scene Cleaner, Minecraft, Power Wash Simulator, baking like this, where I'm doing a background activity while I'm talking and yapping, and having a guest obviously makes it a lot easier. But unfortunately with that has also come a lot of growing pains because it's like, well, X, Y, and Z was my bread and butter before, and now I'm trying to lean into a different bread and butter, and I'm trying to figure out how to work it better into what I already have without letting go of what I had, and then also embracing something new. So it's very stressful, which is why I was like, I need a manager to help me kind of make this transition. And it's still stressful, and it's still complicated and difficult, and I want to pull my hair out, especially in the past week or so.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's always inherently some stress whenever there's a changeover like that, especially when it comes to sort of something that you've put so much time and effort into. I really relate to that. And of course, I'm in a slightly different position where, of course, I mean, you have been good old Roy Macchiato for you've been around the block. You've been around.
I have been a content creator for over 7 years. I've been Roy Chiato specifically for it'll be June 1st, but I was a VTuber before Roy Chiato. It's just I did the name change to kind of help lean into the new branding. and everything like
Right.
that, and distance myself from the past stuff that I used to do.
Right. So you're an old man, is what I'm hearing.
I'm not that old. Oh my gosh, I might be older than you. It's possible.
I mean, you never know. You never know.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But yeah, no. Obviously, I only just clawed my way onto the. I only debuted 9 months ago, so there's still a lot of building that needs to be done in that time, and I've been very slow with what I'm doing, and I think that's quite deliberate on my part. That I've been very slow with how I've wanted to build and how I've wanted to sort of create the community that I have, and just get to share this with the Netherlings. But it's also a thing where I think it's that first kind of year and a half where you're trying to find your direction that you want to go in.
Yeah.
And obviously, I have certain dreams and wants, and it's sorting what is a dream, what is a need, what is a want, what is a desire.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's probably my my main sort of thoughts right now, is sort of taking, because it's the learning curve as well, and it's taking all of the stuff that I am learning along the way and seeing how that can make sense and I can learn and make use of it.
Yeah, absolutely. God, it's
also just
stressful.
making my management rip their hair out.
Definitely that too. I think that's maybe why I felt this is such a stupid way to say it, but I felt like a kindred spirit with you. In the sense of like, because I remember when you and I first became friends, we started talking about content creation as a whole, and I was asking you for like, hey, like, what would you do in this situation? You're like, I just debuted. Like, what do you want from me?
I'd let you're all feed us about tax returns, all right?
But the thing about it was like, I felt like we were in similar situations, because like I'm still kind of leaning into that. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I want to do. Like, the yapping stuff is definitely in the direction, like, moving better, and the voice acting channel has done really well. But then combining things is like, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. And even though I've been around for 7 years, I'm only just now, like, the amount of growth and success and self growth and success I feel in myself, pride, there we go, that has just come in the past, like, just 2024, like, it way outshines everything that I've done prior. So it's like crazy in that sense. It almost feels like the Roy Chiato rebirth.
I mean, 2024 has been a big year for you. You've done a lot in 2024.
I mean, you've done a lot in 2024. Like, exist.
I mean, I debuted in 2020.
That's crazy.
I started existing in 2024.
That's wild.
I began my existence in 2024 here.
Yeah. The bond was strong with you guys. That's why. Twink death into twink rebirth. I mean, that's also true. Oh my gosh.
Listen, we gotta hang around a while before I start hitting rebirths.
No, I mean, like, you're like, oh, actually, what do you consider yourself right now? Are you a twink or are you a twonk?
I see myself as more twunk. Yeah, I'm definitely more on the twunk side. I definitely need to eat a bit more, though. I've been
we literally did talk
horribly
about this.
losing weight.
Yeah, we did just talk about
this.
So
I'm actually on like a little break from the gym because I'm living in an Airbnb right now, and it's not really near anywhere I can work out. The only places nearby are like cardio clubs, and it's okay, but it's kind of a thing where I needed somewhere to move to for a little bit while I'm waiting for my little trip to Japan. And then once that's done, I'm moving again back to an apartment that I've been looking at and looking to sort of just take as a long-term let. And then hopefully I can just get myself settled then. But I've not worked out for like a good number of like probably about a month now. And I feel it. I hate it. I feel it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a thing where like being in an Airbnb, I don't have like the whole kitchen setup that I want. I don't have like everything that I want. So I'm like, I feel myself losing weight, and I see myself getting a little bit. I see myself scuttling a touch closer to twink territory, and I need to beat it back.
It's time. And the first step with that is checking on this cake in the oven.
Right. No, my plan is that when I move into my new place in December, January sort of ways.
I believe in you.
Huge bulk. Huge bulk. Huge bulk. Huge bulk. Huge bulk. A bulk that would make Nick Nocturne blush.
Damn. Okay.
Like, I'm not going to stop eating, even on streams. You're literally just going to hear me on streams going like, that's literally just going to be me on stream.
So here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna see this in the way that we want to.
Oh.
Because remember, the caramel's gonna be in there, and it's gonna make it very soft. But I think the cake bit of it is cooked and done. So I think it is.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do?
Okay, how are we looking?
It looks really good.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
No, I see it.
But the thing is like, and you could tell if I like touch it, like it immediately like gives.
Okay.
Immediately, because it's so thin because of the caramel that we put in there.
Okay.
I think we just eat it like this. I'm gonna be 100%, because I think the cake at this point is just cooked, and I think the caramel is what's keeping it soft.
Okay, and the caramel will harden over time.
It will. Like, we'll put it in the fridge, and it'll be
yeah.
delightful. But
it'll be genius.
I'm gonna get some squares at least.
Oh, go on, take a slice.
Yeah. That way we can try it out.
Oh, that is soft.
Yeah. Get off.
Oh, that is soft.
There we go. That's what I was saying. Like, I think it's done. It's just that it looks kind of soft.
When it hardens up, I think that'll be nice and crumbly when it hardens up.
Yeah. And then we'll just take another chunk here.
Oh, that one's for me.
Absolutely.
It could be worse.
I think, considering the mistake that I made, and then what we did to try and save it,
we performed life-saving surgery on this.
Yeah, it's just there were some complications, so they might have to live on some sort of medication for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And the medication is just this, which that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It'll harden up over time as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this back to the countertop proper. That way it's like out of the way and I can actually taste this. It was always supposed to be a sheet cake. Shut up!
Ooh. Okay, nice.
Oh, I need a fork.
It's better than when it was, liquid and raw.
Yes. It evolved. True. Oh, I forgot I made coffee.
Oh, true. How's my coffee doing? I've been taking little sips this whole time. Oh, it's still good.
Okay.
Delightful.
Okay. Let's try this shit
out.
All
right.
Let's see.
All right, go on. Let's have a taste.
That one's for you.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
try it out. If it's good, I'm gonna be really happy.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Moment of truth.
It is actually pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It actually does
okay.
taste very good. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Is an apple
what?
crumble.
Oh, you know what? I love that. I love apple crumbles.
It kind of reminds, if there were like oatmeal chunks in here, it's pretty good.
No, you're right. Yeah. You know what? I reckon it'll be like even more like an apple crumble when it like hardens up a little bit.
I think so. And I do have ice cream that I could always put on top.
Oh,
and I do have whipped cream
perfect.
that I could also put on top.
You know, it all worked out okay in the end. I think that's the moral of today's story.
Or the moral of the story is, Incubun is clearly the top ship. Because we can't do anything wrong.
Yes, we're both on top. That's what we've learned from this.
Both on top at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same
time. No idea how it works.
Don't worry about it. It's like that one meme and they were both bottoms. No, they were both tops.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I'm going to take this as a W.
Well, now I'm, yeah, no, sorry. Now I got distracted thinking of positionals and how anything like that could work.
Go ahead, Xander. Go ahead, regale me with the details.
I couldn't. I ended up thinking of like some Cirque du Soleil level shit.
Oh, that does actually sound pretty good. No.
Oh,
Did you be like that? Well, Xander, I do think that this is a good place for us to call it, considering this ended up being saved.
Indeed. Through your marvelous baking skills.
I certainly tried my best, but the only reason I was able to is because you inspired me to do so.
Well, heck, we make a wonderful team, Roy.
Yes, quite. And I do hope that we get to spend more time together soon, show off our teamwork together.
For sure. To be fair, I would love to like do a thing with you where we like grab a couple of people and do some co-op stuff. I would love to do that.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. You know, Roy knows everyone, so he's like my address book.
I am like that for a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, Roy, find someone like this.
I'm like, give me a sec. Let me let me find some people. Hold on a sec.
Right. Right, I've made a lot of friends in VTubing since I started, but Roy is like a walking Rolodex of people.
I do try, but on that isn't why. Roy is the network. I try.
Indeed.
That's the host power.
Again, thank you so much for having me on, and of course, it was lovely to come by and join you while you got into the kitchen and did some baking.
Can I do a? There we go. I'm making a heart. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yay.
I can do the same with my eyes. There you go.
Hey, perfect. Yay!
Lovely.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I, of course, loved having the Netherlings here. I hope you made friends with the Dusk Bunnies. And Xander, again, it's lovely that after almost a year of friendship, we finally got to have a one-on-one stream with each other.
For sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Get home safe. Happy Halloween. And welcome to Mariah Carey season.
Indeed. Thank you, everyone. Until the next.
Bye-bye.